gonna assume they're gonna fix that, probably. But yeah, my only issue is just like the color coding. I know people hate the new engine. I actually kind of like it. I think it looks nice. It looks cool. But yeah, like, I wonder if I can just find like a picture. I'm just gonna look up like Max's video and pull out and like show you like the differences.
All right, we're live. Hi, chat. We're talking about killing children in games, or the inability to.
Can you say that on stream?
Probably not.
Well, too late.
Hi, I was damn dude. Were you here before the stream started? That's what I heard what you said. No, we're talking about like Skyrim and stuff that have kids in them, but they have like God mode. It's always like weird. Yeah. I just feel like having like kids in zombie games and stuff. It's either gonna be like uncomfortable. You're gonna get those people that are like, ah, I'm gonna shoot the kid because it's funny, and then it's just weird. I was only late by 29 seconds. That's not even late. That's not even late. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, it just, if it's not a horror game.
Oh, there goes my headset. But yeah, just like looks strange. I mean, yeah, the first game's pretty brown too, but like not like there's more color to it. Like there's just more of everything. I'm gonna send you 2 pictures. Ignore Max in the right or left. To the left, to the left.
Apparently there's a Pokemon thing. Dude, have you opened the new packs yet?
No.
On my first one, I got my first like 3-star.
Look at the first one. It's like you have the reds, and yeah, it's very brown and gray, but like. But then you go inside and the color change. You see the greens, and you see the reds, and you see the blues and everything. And then you look at the second one; it's just all brown. It is the first level, so like, and the original was like.
Get back from work? Hell yeah.
Like
you get a little break now.
Just.
Are these both screenshots from the remake?
The first one, like the reddish one, is the one from the first one, and the second one is.
Yeah,
I know it probably doesn't, but like granted, it's a demo, but like.
Dude, I just got Arceus. What the shit?
It just doesn't look as good. And I like the look. I actually really like the first look, the look of the first game. But then a lot of people just want the original classic everything, which I get. But... And of course, you have the people like, dude, just buy, like, at that point, just buy a Wii and then buy the collection of like the first 2, or like the 2 and 3. And it's like, okay. Here's the same response we get every single time when someone doesn't like a remake. It's like, don't bother spending your money on this. Buy a whole console and the other game that's probably already rare to begin with. And definitely costs more money. Yeah, I don't know. They said the shooting and everything feels the same, so I mean that's good at least. At least it's like the same thing. I just hope there's like an option, or they change it or whatever to add more color to it. Or I don't even know if they'll do it either, because they said they'll add like classic music and everything, but I wonder if they could like just have the original game pretty much.
Just Kind of like what Halo Anniversary does, where you can like just switch back to the original game.
I mean, they're not
Also,
like big, so I mean, they're like it can't be that
yeah,
like hard.
maybe the brown thing is just for the first level.
Well, if you look at the original, it's like
It's also
I
kind
mean,
of like
because obviously, well, the thing about the original, because obviously the original is like a complete different like a complete like graphical difference.
mhm.
So the original is just like, oh, everything's allowed to have more color because of like there's just it's just brighter overall.
Hold on,
Uh,
some crazy. The guy in chat is a surgeon that hasn't been home for 30 hours. Hi. Choosing the. I feel like there's a lot of pressure for me to entertain now. It's a surgeon. Bro. Tell this
person
surgeon. Tell this person who saves lives about Last of the Dead. Also I speak English and Spanish. I should probably
I don't
put
know, the original just like it's just not. I don't know, man. Like I don't mind I don't mind everything else really. It's just like the color coding, I guess, of it. It's just
Mhm.
like it's just very plain. It's also very like hazy. Like it's just because I feel like the first remake still had like a nice aesthetic of like old horror movies, you know? Like it just had that look. But this game is just like you know what it is. The first remake has the aesthetic of like an old horror movie. The second remake has like the aesthetic of like every 2010s video game ever. Like it's just everything. In the originals, yeah, there was a lot more brown, but I think everything just popped more because it was older game.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't even think that's like the problem though. It's just like change it up, like change the colors a little bit. Like I was saying before, it's like I don't think it's a thing where it's like, oh, they can't do it because it's supposed to look more realistic. It's like, no, they can do it. It's just a lack of effort, if anything. Because they could easily make everything look nice and like the original, but like better, or just like better graphics or whatever. But it is a demo, and they could easily fix certain things. So we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. I'm gonna buy it anyway, but
That's the thing. As long as it's like fun, I think. Or like as long as it's like, I don't even know if fun, but I feel like those games are like past the time. Like I got a couple minutes type shit. A couple minutes.
I mean, I
but like an hour.
how much I've played of the first remake.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like the thing is, like, it's not like I'm like
Welcome back.
I usually don't. I mean, for the remake, it's not like I come home and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to hop on House of the Dead. It's like, no, I just play it when I'm like bored.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I've played that game a bunch, but that's also another thing where like the fandom of these games are so small today. So it's like if you don't please them, you're not really pleasing anybody at all because those are like the only people that are actually caring about these games are the people that are like House of the Dead fans. Like nobody outside of the House of the Dead fandom is like being like, oh, this looks cool, let me play it. It's like the only people playing these games are people that have already played them before. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
I have been playing a bunch of other demos that came out recently though, and dude, there's some bangers there. Total Chaos. It's a survival horror game, but it was a Doom mod. I actually played it on stream a while back, and it's getting like a full official like dope looking game.
But yeah, like that mouse game's coming out on console. It's like the BioShock, like Steamboat Willie thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was actually like waiting. I didn't even know like was that game even out yet?
I
Or
don't
is
think
it
so.
like
I don't even know if it's real. I feel like everybody announced like Steamboat Willie stuff just to play off of the trend.
I saw it? Oh yeah, it felt very trendy, but like I saw it and I was like, oh wait, this actually looks cool.
Do you think that horror movie is out yet? The one from the Who people? 50. Also, speaking 15 languages, yeah, that's a European talent. Americans could never.
Also, you know what else came out, and I hate that I actually like immediately started watching it once
Oh,
I
you're
found
American?
out
What?
it came.
What? American? Polylingual American? Those aren't real. I thought you were from Ukraine because of the previous question.
You know what I started watching?
What?
As soon as I found out that it came out, and I hate that I'm actually like watching it. There's a new season to the Harley Quinn show. And what's funny is that it came out like a whole month ago. It came out like back in January. I didn't even know about it. I, I randomly, for some reason, got a trailer of it, like a 2-month-old trailer of it in my recommended, and I was like, oh wait, okay, I guess I'll check this out. Because I, it's not like a bad show, but it's not a bad show, but I think after the first season, there's no real reason to watch it. Like, it's just kind of like, I was just watching it because I was like, I just need a dumb show to watch. And it's like, well, it's DC characters, so at least I'll like be somewhat interested in it. I watched the whole entire thing, all 4 seasons, and I'm like, okay, I spent a lot of time watching this show, and I don't know how I feel. To be fair, I feel like I was like, I think I started watching it back when I was like smoking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, oh, it's a dumb show I can watch at night. But now it's like I watch it and I'm like,
Can't
this
read
is
that.
so stupid. Don't worry, that's so bad. Like it's just it's dumb. So I watched the trailer and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess there's a new season coming out. And then it was like, all right, coming to HBO on January 16th. And it's like, oh, this has already been out. So I just like I watched like the first 3 episodes and I'm like, what's funny is that I'm entertained and I'm actually like interested, but it's like, why am I watching this? It's like it also becomes one of those things where it's like there's so many other shows I haven't watched yet and movies that I haven't watched yet, and I'm deciding to spend my time to watch the Harley Quinn TV show. And I was like, you know what I want to do? I want to watch all of Adventure Time. I was planning on watching all of Futurama, like from episode 1 to like the last one, like just 4. But like I kind of because I love Futurama, but like it's always been a show where I've just watched it on TV. I've never watched it in order. But I was like, you know, I'm gonna watch it in order. There's so many other movies. I still haven't finished Cyberpunk yet. There's so many other movies I still haven't watched, and I'm like, ooh, Harley. And what's funny is that I put off so many of these shows and movies,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, it just feels like something I want to watch when I want to watch something serious, or when I want to actually watch it. And then I immediately see the Harley Quinn show, something that it's like it's so stupid. You know, like okay, immediately starts watching it. I think it's just brain rot, honestly. I think that's what it is. I
Yeah,
think
that was me with like anime that like there was like big anime that I should have watched and I could not get around to it, but then I would sit down and like I was trying to go through JoJo and I couldn't, and then some like I couldn't even get through like 2 episodes without like going off to do something else, and then just randomly watch some shit anime for 6 episodes straight without even blinking. It's like, why did I do that?
because I really think it's brain rot, honestly. Like the Harley Quinn show is brain rot.
This game is about monster hunting, to keep it short so you can go rest. But appreciate coming in. Have a good night.
What sort of things do you do for
Go ahead.
And I think that was why it was so easy. Dude, I watched like all the Jackass movies like in a row. It easy to watch those because it's just constant. Like, there's no story, there's no anything. It's just watching people do dumb shit. That's it. And it's like it's so easy to watch for that reason. And the Harley Quinn show, yeah, there's a story, and like yeah, you should keep up with it. Well, if you care.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like the jokes and like everything else is just brain rot. It's just easy to watch. It's not like I actually have to pay attention to it or anything. Even though I do, which is weird. I think my brain is just fried at this point. Because like it's so much easier for me to watch like the dumbest stuff instead of actually watching like something good.
Great.
I don't know.
My village awaits.
I'll probably continue to watch it anyway.
Okay then.
I still haven't even watched. Well, Invincible isn't even finished yet. Like the third season isn't finished yet.
Yeah, I saw that there's still episodes coming out.
Lots of
But I still haven't watched the fifth episode or the sixth. I don't remember. But
and only those who put
I mean, it's just an episode. I don't think it's like that important. Or you know, I can wait till like the other ones come out. But
Yes, he leads the vanguard.
by the way, new Invincible season actually really good.
Yeah,
About this plan.
and the new Daredevil season comes out soon too.
Is it the Born Again thing?
Yeah, Born Again.
When they picked up your scent.
I still haven't even watched Daredevil. To be fair, I feel like
seasons.
Daredevil. It's only 3 episodes.
I haven't seen season 3 of Daredevil. I did not even know it happened until like years later. Momster Hunter, let's go. Hey Lucas.
Hey, how much? I don't know why the Harley Quinn show is just so like addicting to me for no reason. It's so.
Greetings. I'll tell the elder.
I mean, it's kind of funny. Like, there's funny parts in it, but
Thank you very much.
I'm just thinking to myself, why am I watching this instead of something I can actually like? I should watch. Brain rot show. I think I think between what our humor has turned into, and like what my feed has been on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff, it's like I think my brain is just fried over time.
Oh.
Almost like music. Come on.
I still haven't even watched the other seasons of Avatar. I watched the first season, that was it. Now that's something I need to watch. I
Yeah,
actually
that is
gotta
something you
finish
gotta watch.
What's all the fuss
That's so
about?
interesting.
I don't know why. Like,
Who's that? What's that on his back? That's huge.
I think it's just- probably just because it's dumb humor and it's not like an actual story, or like it's not like a real story. It's just things have to happen. I think I told. Was it Clayface or Bane? No, it was Bane. I said Clayface last time. It was that. It was like the Valentine's episode where
Not at
Harley
all.
Quinn wanted to like
Actually, this might be a good
have the
time.
special have like a special night with Poison Ivy, so she gets like this
I'll have a look around.
potion that's supposed to
Me too. Me too.
it basically is supposed to make the people who like
meet up
take
later.
it like horny or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Bane uh Bane is trying to hook up with girls, but he's insecure about his penis size, so he goes to the same place and tries to get a potion to make his penis bigger. How the potions break and mix together, and it spreads through the town, and it's the dumbest shit.
Look, Alma.
Yeah.
Like, it's so bad.
I feel like DC is trying to like get away from its gritty image at the same time as they're doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on the whole adult target thing.
Well, it's really just the Harley Quinn. I don't really know anything else that's like more. I mean, I guess like some of the movies maybe that have some like weird shit in it, but AKA the.
The storm will be here soon. Any day now. We need to stop.
I still haven't watched that. I know you were like skip the first 30 minutes and watch the rest, but I don't.
Oh, the freaking Final joke, whatever it's called.
Like the Killing Joke.
Killing joke, yeah.
Like
That children
scene, you know what I'm talking about.
sit, for we have matters
That
to
movie's
discuss.
pretty good besides that intro. It's so unnecessary and it's so stupid and it's so bad. It's so bad.
Can we speak to the elder?
I'm so glad I rewatched the Under the Red Hood like a little bit ago. So good.
I've heard how you
I know everybody likes to make fun of Red Hood fans because they're like, huh, hey Red Hood fans, name anything besides Arkham Knight and Under the Red Hood. Dude, nothing else is good from Red Hood.
And we are busy ready
And it's like,
with the story.
it's like, oh, you like Red Hood? Name one good comic, and it's like, you can't, because there's like no good Red Hood comics
Wild
like,
beast
at all.
bristling
It's all
with
bad.
lightning.
Under the Red Hood was like the only.
Once
Under
your
Red,
business
Under the Red Hood was like the first Red Hood like comic or whatever, and then they made the movie.
Have you ever heard
If you haven't watched the movie, because I've heard a lot of people say it's actually better than the comic itself. I mean, I don't read comics. I don't care to read comics, but like
No, I can't.
from what
say
I've heard, it's
this,
better than the comic or whatever.
But child,
But it's like it's the first and only
how did you
like
forget
good Red Hood like anything. Like after that, it's all bad.
painful question?
And because like
It's
yeah,
alright.
I feel like Red Hood was made to be like a one-off character. Or was he? I don't want to say he's like a one-off character, but he was written in that issue as like
What's that stranger carrying?
they wrote the story, but had no idea where to go with him afterwards, and they just wrote.
Why would you want to look around something like that?
I don't like anything about Red Hood besides Under the Red Hood,
Hey there. What's this?
but
You've never
he's
seen
so
someone
like
with
he's such a
short
he's
trunks
a
before?
cool character on his own.
Yo, Hunter.
But when you actually like look into his story and everything after Under the Red Hood, it's like, yeah, there's nothing good.
How does it work? Can you show me?
Also, you know what I hate?
It's called
That after playing the Arkham Knight, oh, actually, you know, I was gonna install.
Huh? Did you see that?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna install
With some kind of fuel.
Arkham City,
Strange about it though.
and then
over to East Side's place?
because I don't think I ever finished the DLC. I don't even think I ever like played the DLC for Arkham City, which I feel like is criminal.
The
'cause I
Harley
feel
Quinn
like
DLC?
that's like I don't think I've played it.
That's crazy.
The Harley Quinn DLC, and then isn't there like a Robin? Oh, don't you play as Robin in the Harley? I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I think I played maybe like the first mission, and I just like never went back to it. But you know what? I can't believe they haven't made yet. After seeing the Arkham Knight DLC, why don't we have like an Arkham game that's like lets you play as any character that's not Batman?
That's what
And
Gotham
before
Knights was trying to be.
But I was gonna say before anybody says Gotham Knights, I don't count that because that game is horrible.
Yeah.
That's not even like an Arkham game.
Nah, it just uses Arkham, like, I don't know.
It's like it's Arkham-esque, but it's not at all like
Yeah.
art. It's for one, it's not good. Two, it's like the feel,
Please, have a seat.
like everything's so slow.
Thank you so much again for your warm hospitality.
It's the very least we can do.
Also, I got Sub-Zero. Dude, this has been the most annoying shit ever. You know what I've been doing when I was in calls with Alex or whatever, or like not even just in calls for like the last few days, like. I would just put it on like one of those like auto XP farm things and just go do random and just go
Thank you.
let it sit there.
As we gather here together,
And now I'm at the point where
may we so
I
share
don't have him yet, but I have Beyond Sub-Zero, the
Yourselves.
MK1. I have the MK. And I was like, I'm getting this skin. I'm not getting this skin. Like I've been wanting Mortal Kombat in this game forever, and the fact that they add it, and it's the last skin you get, and it's like, okay, well that means I actually have to like sit here and like play this stupid game. Also, they added Cowboy Bebop J. That's another show I still haven't finished, and although I don't really care about anime,
This game looks so
or
good.
or care to watch anime, I should
I
say.
like home cooking.
Cowboy Bebop is probably the only anime I think I would actually like want to sit through.
I actually want to rewatch it because I saw some clips of it, and now I'm in the mood to rewatch it again. It's so
Fortnite,
good.
so
He's in Fortnite. I still haven't bought Miku. Is Miku still in the shop? Probably, but
Thank you for the delicious meal. We're very grateful.
would you rather have Miku
You're so
or
busy too.
Spike.
Spike?
Nonsense. We're delighted
Valentine.
to have you.
It didn't feel right parting the way we did.
Girl?
Yeah, the girl with the yellow.
Is that your favorite character, I'm assuming?
No, it's Spike. But I would use Faye. Actually, no, I would still use Spike. I don't know. I feel like neither Overwatch nor Fortnite really did them justice. They kind of just look very basic.
I mean, at least in Fortnite, they like look at like the character.
Yeah.
They actually look. And don't just slap a costume on McCree and his face is all weird. And it's like... I love the aesthetic of Cowboy Bebop, but I've never watched it, so I probably don't care to get the skin. But I do love the aesthetic of it. I just like the old like anime style.
I don't have money. They don't look that bad, but I don't have money.
I was gonna save up, and I was like, you know what, I could get this for him because I know he likes Scout. But then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna spend all the V-Bucks I earned from the battle pass and everything to like level up this thing because I'd rather just spend my V-Bucks on this
We sighted a monster
battle
with
pass
long
so I don't,
feet.
because that means the less I have to play and the less I have to like sit in these XP lobbies
They never used to venture.
so I can get the skin.
There's a forest?
Yes, up the river and beyond the grasslands.
No, but I need to watch that.
We've been encountering Doshaguma.
You asked me to watch. Oh, it's probably easier for me to watch
So we keep them
for the
pending.
other reason because it's not that long. It's in only like one season
A bunch of ornaments
with like
make you
20
feel
episodes.
safe?
Yes, you see, this
It's not like, ooh, I want to watch Dragon Ball. Here, let me watch like every single season of that shit. Hell no.
Stones sound a lot like that monster.
Or here, let me catch up with
And
the
that's
One
another
Piece
little
timeline.
determined. Interesting.
That's like my whole life. Like,
What's this about an approaching sandstorm?
It'll be here before long.
yeah,
And
I
we
think
have
that's
to make
something
sure
for shows. If a show is like really long,
I'm told that there's intense
if it's like
fighting as
really
well as
long and every
and
episode's really long, I'm immediately just like,
Yes,
eh.
but one that the village needs in order to survive.
What do you mean?
Or like I'll start to watch it, but then
Comes the new spring.
I'll start to watch it and I get really into it, and then I just forget about it because it's like, well,
You can't mean the wasteland out there.
I still have like 3
I
other
do,
seasons to
and our
watch, so
patience
do
is
I want to
rewarded
keep
with a
doing
season
this?
of bounty.
It's not even that like I make up in my mind that it's like, oh, I want to stop
I
watching
heard
this.
that
It just
Nanda
happens.
has
I
been
just-
searching for his people, the brave child.
They're called
At
the
least with that
Keepers.
show,
Have you heard
it's
of
not
them?
long.
Oh, I
And
wish
Harley
I could
Quinn
say
is
I have,
like
but I have
10
not.
episodes, 5 seasons.
It's your people.
But that show, it's like I don't,
With all
I
my
don't,
heart.
I don't know why I really watched all of that. to be honest.
Turn to, but
But now there's a
have
new
to believe
season, and
they're
it's like,
okay.
well, I watched all of it. Does that mean I have to watch it?
I suppose we'll take our leave now. Thank you for the
It's
wonderful food and
entertaining. It's entertaining and it's funny sometimes, but it's really just
That's
like
very
there's so
kind.
many other shows I
Know
could
how
be
much
watching,
preparing you have to do for
and
the
so many other
sandstorm.
movies I could be watching
Thanks for the
that
grab.
are probably
Said
more
that
worth
in
my time
ages.
than this. But
I feel
it's
more ready to
dumb
hunt
and
than
it's
ever.
brain rot, so it's
Thank you.
for my brain to process.
thank you.
Let's start heading back to base camp.
No, but back to the whole Arkham thing, dude. I wish we got an Arkham game where we played as like other characters. That's not Gotham Knights. That's like an actual. That's an actual Arkham
What's next?
game, and I get to only play
Let's head to the
because
forest.
Right.
I
Maybe we should look into the Doshagama while we're at
Batman
it.
kind of pisses me off, man. He pisses me off mostly because the whole under the. I know there's like all these different movies and comics that show what happens if he actually killed and
How about we meet up on the path to the forest and go from there?
I don't care. Like I watched Under Red Hood and immediately made up my mind because I mean it's probably the opinion I would have had anyway, even if I watched like all the other whatever, but like I've made up my mind how I feel about him. I don't care to like understand why he's the way he is.
We should prepare
Oh look, his
properly
parents
before heading
died.
to the
Fucking
area.
look.
Gemma and Nata said they'll catch up.
It's like I want a full Arkham game where I get to play as like Nightwing and Red Hood and Batwoman. Dimdra, like if you turned Arkham Knight or if you turned Gotham Knights into an Arkham game, like an actual Arkham game, that game. Because you play all the DLC that Arkham Knight has, and it's like all of it's so good.
You keeping stocked?
And then it just makes you want like games of those characters, but we're not gonna get it.
This one confuses me. Head towards the forest. Optional survey the locale and locate a target. Okay. There's a guy over here. So.
Oh, and Kai played all the Arkham games. He did a whole marathon. I
Oh
don't know if
yeah.
you saw any clips.
Yeah, I saw like they had this whole set. Yeah, I was on the stream for a little bit.
He actually said he enjoyed Arkham Origins the most, which I'm not
That's not the worst take.
mad.
Yeah.
Okay, but, it's not the worst take because none of the Arkham games are like bad. All of them are really good.
Yeah.
The thing about the Arkham games is like they're each really good for their own reasons. They're all great games, but they're all good for their own reasons. I still think Arkham City is the best one just because I think Arkham City is overall the best game. I wish I could say it was Arkham Knight, because the thing about Arkham Knight is Arkham Knight has the best gameplay, it has the best combat, it has the best open world, it has so much content, it has like all the DLC and everything, like so much DLC. You can get it for really cheap too. But it has those Batmobile missions, and like, it's like, the Batmobile missions are like a big majority of the game. And it's like, that's the worst part about it is the Batmobile missions, and honestly, that's the reason why like I don't want to say it's hard to get back into when I replay it because it's not, but it's just like, man, I wish I wasn't in this Batmobile right now. I wish I was like flying around or gliding or whatever. Like the Batmobile ruins that game, or ruins parts of that game. Arkham Asylum, I think Arkham Asylum probably had the best like atmosphere and aesthetic. It really makes you feel like Batman, you know? Basically what Arkham Asylum is. It's like the most Batman-y Batman game, basically.
Yeah. Also, just I don't know, the aesthetic of like how Arkham Asylum look or Arkham Asylum and City look is just.
So good, yeah. Arkham Origins definitely had like the best boss fights. I think Arkham Origins had the best boss fights and it had a lot of hype moments in it. But I think overall the other games were better, like when it came to everything else. Arkham City, I think Arkham City is the best one just because like, yeah, Arkham Knight has better combat and everything, a better open world. Arkham Asylum has a better aesthetic. Arkham Origins has like the best boss fights, but if we're putting everything together, Arkham City is like the most consistently fun. Because in all the other games, there's parts in those games where it's like parts either drag on or they're not as good or whatever. But in Arkham City, it's like I don't have anything bad to say about it. It's like if I wasn't an Insomniac dick rider, honestly, love Spider-Man a lot more than Batman. I still think, even though I love the Insomniac games way more, I do think Arkham City is probably the best superhero game ever.
Maybe. I gotta replay all of them. They go for super cheap all the time, but I just know I'm not gonna play them.
No, they're cheap as hell. I mean, no bundle with Origins because they don't count that as
Yeah,
they
no,
don't count it.
that's
Not
what
made
that's
by-
what I was surprised Kaya played it, because it's not really like, it doesn't really count as an Arkham game because it wasn't even made by Rocksteady.
I mean, it's an Arkham game, but yeah, it's not made by the same people. Like, I think the reason why I think Origins is the worst is because I think Asylum just like yeah, Asylum isn't like the best when it comes to like everything, but it still hits every time you play it. Arkham Knight, I love everything about Arkham Knight besides the deal. Like it's one of those like gameplay mechanics that like make you just want to skip parts of it. Just don't want to play it. But when you play everything else in Arkham Knight, it's like, wow, this game's amazing. But the main issue is it's just so much of the game. Like so much of the game is you riding around a Batmobile shooting tanks, and it's like, I don't want to do this. I want to fight people. Like as Batman, I don't want to be in a tank. This is dumb. And I don't know. I'm gonna play City. I started playing City. I'm not gonna restart because usually every time I go back to a game, I always start at the beginning. I'm just gonna start from where I left off. Because I started playing it, but then you know what I got to? I got to a part in that game where you're like stuck in this like thing and you have to glide around. But at the time, I had like horrible stick drift, so it was like literally impossible for me to like get through that part. But now that I'm good, it's like I was thinking like, oh, I could just restart, but it's like I'd rather just play from where I started instead of having to do all that shit again.
What you think we'll find?
Also, I actually need to like finish the DLC because I never finished it. And then I kind of want to go back and play Asylum because I haven't played Asylum since like the first time I played it, or since I bought it on PlayStation. Because I beat it, then went to City, beat that, then I think I bought Night, played. I don't even think I finished it. I think I like got to a certain point, and then just started playing all the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I want to go back and play Asylum after. Man, City's so good. I love City. I just wish I could play. Arkham Knight makes me wish there was an Arkham game where I just didn't play as Batman. I played as anybody else. Like it gave you the option or something, or they each had their own like storylines or whatever. No, because if you played all the DLC in Night, it's playing the Red Hood DLC makes you want a Red Hood game. Playing the Nightwing,
I'll ride with you.
playing the Batgirl DLC makes you want a Batgirl game. Like it's like every single time you play the DLC, it's like, man, I wish this was like a full game and not just DLC. And I love playing the DLC. Like I think Arkham Knight Arkham Knight might be one of my favorite. Might be my favorite DLC like ever. Like I think Arkham Knight's DLC is like amazing.
I'll just hop on it.
Just because how much of it there is and how funny it is.
That monster. Let's look for another target.
But I guess
Really?
maybe my mind will change if I play, or once I play the Arkham City, whatever. Or should I just download Arkham City and just go straight to the DLC? Because I've already played the game before. I think I'll just do that.
Probably.
So I was thinking like, because I have a serious case of having to finish a whole game again from start to finish once I reinstall it after I haven't played it for a while. I don't know why, I just do it and it makes me happy. But then it's like, well, if I do that, then there's less of a chance that I'll actually like get to the DLC. Hate grinding in this fucking game. I just want the skin. I want the skin and I want to stop playing.
There are a lot of monsters there.
Because I've played some BR, but like not enough to get like a full feel for everything. So I wouldn't mind playing VR, but like I don't. I just want the skin and I can get on with my day. And I also started playing Castle Crashes again. And my goal on Castle Crashes is to unlock the characters I want. Because I've unlocked some of the characters, but then okay, here's the problem with Castle Crashes wanting to get certain characters. Well, the problem is I have it both on PlayStation and my Switch. And I think I have more stuff unlocked on the Switch, but I want to play it on my PlayStation. And that means I have to go back and play everything. My goal is to, because how you unlock characters, all you do is the game.
Come on.
It's like, oh, you beat the game with this character, then you unlock this character. And then some of the characters is you have to beat a certain stage on insane mode. It's actually hard as shit. I want to get the Necromancer because I never ever got the Necromancer in Castle Crashers ever. But in playing through insane mode is torturous. I heard like there's certain characters, because like obviously there's like builds and characters where it's like, oh, you want an easier time, plays this character.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I know the Blue Knight is like technically the best character in the, well, is he? I know the best characters are like the Executioner and the Blue Knight, but the Executioner is, his magic is really good for like bosses, like killing bosses and stuff, but that's not really the hard part in insane mode. The hard part in insane mode is like the enemies, because there's so many and then they're all like buffed up like crazy. So it was like, okay, you want an easier time, play as the Blue Knight. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna play through the game with the Blue Knight, then I forget who I unlock after I beat the game with Blue Knight. But then I'm gonna go to insane mode and then just play that, and then...
What do you mean that doesn't count?
I'm not gonna play the full game through insane mode. To hell with that shit. I'm good on that.
That's it. That has to be hitting it. I've done...
But I have to be a certain... I know what level it is. It's like the one where you break open the big door and then go inside and there's like all the machines and like ray guns and stuff. I have to beat that level on insane mode to get the Necromancer, and that is gonna take me a long time. Because not only do I have to beat the whole game with the Blue Knight so I can level him up and get insane mode, I have to play through all the insane mode. Oh my god, that's... But I want him. I want the Necromancer. And I also want the Pirate Ninja, and I forgot how to get the Conehead, because the Conehead... He's really shit, actually. Like, the Conehead is not a good character, but... I mean, it's a beat-em-up game, so, like, good characters don't really matter. Yeah. I think good... It's a beat-em-up game. The only... I think in beat-em-up games, the only reason you should be playing as, like, good, like, overpowered characters is if you're playing, like... Or, you know, in this case, I have to play on insane mode to get a certain character, and it's actually hard, because what's funny is that I got stuck on, like, the 3rd level on insane mode with, like, my Orange Knight. My god, it's torturous, it's bad. It should not be this hard, but it is.
There you go.
If you're just playing the game normally, good characters don't matter, but if you're actually trying to, like, play on, like, the hard mode to unlock stuff, it's like, yeah, you should probably level up an actual, like, overpowered character and play on that. And I was also gonna save my coin. I wanted to go back to my... Well, my goal right now is to get the Necromancer, so I have to play as the Blue Knight, then I get to unlock...
Yeah, you can't do fire anymore, bitch ass.
It's the... I don't remember, honestly. I don't remember who you... Because I don't really played the Blue Knight. It was because I never played the Blue Knight because like I thought because I just went off like the base knights that you unlock. I think the Blue Knight because like it's just color coding basically, and I was like, well, blue is just like the more basic color, so I don't care. I don't want to play them. I'd rather play someone else. I want to get because I know you can go to the Insane store and you can buy. I think it's like 1,200 coins, and then you can unlock the. You can unlock Hattie from Battle Block Theater, and I have him on my Switch. And I know it's like, oh, I could just go back to my Switch and play on that, since I have more stuff unlocked. But I'd rather just get all this shit unlocked here. I mean, mostly because like, I don't know. I like sitting in my comfortable chair. I mean, I know I could do that on my Switch too, but I don't know, man. It runs better. The Switch, for some reason, just doesn't run the most well.
Yeah, even with like simple stuff, the Switch doesn't run it really well. It's more, I don't know where Broforce lags on the Switch. This should not.
Yeah, it's not bad on Switch. It's just like I'd rather have like. I'm way more likely to deal with like frame rate drops on the Switch than I am on the PlayStation, so I'd rather just play on the PlayStation.
That's okay. We're all here now.
Oh, right, I forgot. The game told me to do those quests to like get better gear, and I just ran into the mission without better gear. That's fine.
Also, you know how Castle Crashers has the Steam Workshop DLC? Hey guys, where's Castle Crashers 2? No, seriously. I know they added the DLC for Castle Crashers on PC only. But like they've been posting so much about Castle Crashers for the past how long? Where's 2? Where's this? Give us the sequel.
I don't think they plan on making another one.
They need to. As much as they post about Castle Crashers, they might as well make a sequel at that point.
See, was that other question? Damn.
The river coming from the forest feeds into the desert, so there must
Excitement I will have if they announce a sequel to that game.
Let me go grab stuff. Oh!
Insects, fungi. We might even encounter some leviathans. I really hope we don't see any of those.
I think Castle Crashers 2 is the most needed sequel ever.
I hope I can.
You know what? Castle Crashers 2 is the most needed sequel that we need in our life. The best beat 'em up game. Not really, but I still think Shredder's Revenge is like technically the best.
I think there are trees coming out of the trees.
But I love Shredder's Revenge, and it is the best one, and I love it because it's turtles. But I can't put it over Castle Crashers. I love Castle Crashers too. I think Castle Crashers is like my childhood game, at least one of them.
Damn, this game's so pretty.
Also, I think Castle Crashers was the first indie game I've ever played.
So much diversity.
And Castle Crashers was also the first game I bought on. Well, I didn't buy it, but you know, it was the first game I got on the Xbox Live Store. I didn't even know you could do that. At the time, I didn't even know you could buy games online. I thought and I was like, "How do you play Castle Crashers? No store has it."
It'll be a fun mystery.
It's like, oh, okay. I didn't downloaded it and I fell in love.
Over here.
My beloved Castle Crashers. It was actually because one of the YouTube channels I used to watch, like a small like Let's Play channel. I saw them play Castle Crashers, and I was like, "Oh, this game looks cool. Let me try it." And how much time I've put into that game on my original 360. And what's funny is I never actually unlocked a bunch of shit.
Fascinating process where they coat their bodies in the pollen, which is
Surprisingly, I was really bad at game back then, like horrible. I think I told you before. I was like,
I knew you'd show up.
Glad we
Like,
didn't disappoint.
it would be the most simple game ever. I couldn't beat it.
Thanks.
Like, I was like, I don't even think it was like me being bad at games. I think it was just like I just
Yeah,
couldn't
I would,
comprehend
I would always get stuck in games. Yeah, it'd be hard to like figure out what the game was trying to get you to go.
if the game wasn't go straight, I was not finishing it.
The guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the
Like, if the game wasn't go straight, beat the level, continue, I was not beating it.
Let me introduce you. Eric, our biologist. Have you two met before?
Matt? Oh no, but I've definitely heard of him. He was famous back at the academy.
I also couldn't play games that like actually told you where to go.
Anyway, over there's Vern.
Like I remember playing the
Perhaps
Simpsons
you've
Hit and
heard
Run
him
game.
too?
I had no idea where I was going, even though the game already like tells you directly like where to go.
What? We are so
I just did not pay attention. So all I did was just like run around and like cause mayhem or whatever. But Castle Crashers, I remember beating it. What the hell just happened?
We were able to start a dialogue. No
And the character
longer
designs in this game are so
personal.
good.
I'm more concerned about something else now.
Oh, I saw a clip of
Monsters called the Doshaga
cooking food in Monster Hunter Wilds. Honestly, seeing that makes me want to like buy that game. The cooking.
The village's only protection are these things called gem.
Can we have a cooking game where it looks that good? Like great cooking game.
What if we set up a pop-up camp and conducted an investigation into these Doshagama?
Oh, and I remember finding out.
That would be perfect. I'll take you there.
Much appreciated.
I remember when the Castle Crashers remaster like got announced, and I remember I was like messaging like my friend at the time. I was like, "Yo, we're buying this. I was like, I will buy this for you. We're gonna play it." Never played it. No, because it was like because I remember that was the game we played a lot. We always played Castle Crashers. And I saw the remaster. I was like, we're playing this. And never finished it. Or never even played it. I played it. Well, I played it with a certain someone that we don't talk about on stream.
What was that?
I said I played the remake, or I played the Castle Crashers remastered with someone, but I won't name them on stream.
Or off either. He who shall not be named. One second. What the shit is this about?
Dude, Behemoth, just make a cast. Just make a 2. Just do it. Just do it already. It's not hard, I promise. Well, I made it to the final tier. How many times do I have to level up to get this? You know what? Should I just grind this out, like, tonight? So I can just get the skin and get it. Or do I play Batman?
When is this white wraith gonna come out of hiding?
Times I have to level up.
Checking it off our to-do list.
What, 7?
Well, what can I do for you?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey,
Technically 8. Fuck it. I'm just gonna.
anything catch your eye?
Do I still need my 500 V-Bucks that I have just to level up, just to end it?
Ew.
I'm thinking about doing that. I'm serious. Wait, how much do I even get? Or how much?
No, I'm looking at some of the new armor I got. Chris.
Get 3 levels. Is that even worth it? I'm trying to play this off. God damn it. I don't want to do this, but I just want to hurry up and get it over with so I don't have to think about it anymore. Because I'm getting the skin regard. I don't care. I'm getting.
Oh wait, when did I get? I got the wrong Van braces. Oh well, it doesn't really matter.
But like, honestly, they could have just made it a skin in the shop. I'd rather just like play for it and then just buy it at that point instead of having to like
Perfect.
grind this game.
Can't make this yet because I need a sharp fang. What can I get a sharp fang from? It's probably not from a Chupacabra.
Also, another problem Castle Crashers has, it's very laggy online. Like, I think it just does not have a good netcode. Because weren't y'all playing it on stream and like y'all were like lagging like crazy?
I don't remember. I think I was running fine. I might be wrong.
Oh, I remember y'all couldn't beat that bear.
Yeah, we got stuck.
I hate when y'all were playing that. Like, I was like, dude, if I was in this call right now, I'd be like backseat gaming. Constantly just keep texting and shit. So I was just like, I'm just gonna let y'all play.
It would have been fine.
Another thing about that game is it's like easier playing solo than playing with other people because you level up by like damaging and killing enemies. That's how you get XP to level up.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when you're playing by yourself, you're the only one to kill the enemies, so it's like you're getting all the XP and you're able to get all the upgrade points and stuff. But when you're playing with other people, it's like you're not fully leveling up, so it's like you're not getting that good of stats. But also, it's like, yeah, you're not getting like crazy stats, but you're also not like, it's more people. I don't know. I feel like that. I just think it's funny because it's like, I don't even think the bear is like. It's really not.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing I should have told y'all was I remember I told you how to like juggle in air with your like light attack, so you can like fly across the screen with like, you know, like juggling enemies.
Yeah.
But I didn't say anything about the heavy attack, where if you jump in the air and you heavy attack, you like bounce them off the ground, and then you're able to like constantly. And if there's a lot of enemies, you're constantly able to like keep bouncing them off the ground and juggle them in the air, and then bounce them off the ground and then juggle them off the air.
Yeah, I definitely want to play. Like, I was really like proud of that stream. It seemed like it was fun. It actually like also got like a lot of views. Weirdly enough.
Didn't get a.
Yeah, I think it got like almost 100. In like the first day. It was weird.
Anything catch your eye?
Also,
I definitely want to play it another time.
I was kind of wanting y'all to finish it because I was like, you know what you need to do? You need to give Alex the last princess that you get.
Now that's a good choice.
Now, anytime I played Castle Crashers with anybody, like with any of my friends, I would legit like be like, here, I'll give you this princess. You can have this one since it's the final one, and then it's just a big troll. Nah, that game was the original Brain Rot. That's what that was.
It has that like Newgrounds humor.
No, I think that's why I like it, because it's like nostalgia. Well, it is nostalgia, but like, you look at all the humor from it, and like all the humor is like, aha, poop. It's just like, okay. And then the rest of the humor is just like random shit. Like the last princess you get, it's just like the most random thing ever. It's definitely like that, like, it's definitely like the old, like, millennial memes. Like Grumpy Cat and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's like what that is. Nyan Cat and everything. It's like, that's exactly what that game is like.
Not sure.
You can tell that game was like from that era.
Is there anything I can do to help? Gemma says I should take it easy, and that it's okay to take things one step at a time. But I feel so useless. I'm not smart.
Also, since I know how to like fully do everything in that game, it's like, man, I just want to go like, I don't want to get all the characters because like I
can't even remember anything about the White Wraith.
all the characters you get are pretty much like all enemies. Like all the enemies you fight, as like you
We're going to find
for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The DLC, well, since it's remastered now, the Pink Knight and Purple Knight were DLC originally. You can get Hattie from Battle Block if you go to the Insane Shop. You have 1,200.
Oh, there you are.
But yeah, like all the characters you get are like all enemies. The Necromancer was like the main boss, or he's not the main
Let's go
boss,
on
but he's
for
like the
this
second
one.
main boss,
It
I
wouldn't
guess.
be fair to the others if
Sidekick,
you went by
whatever.
Sacred.
And then you can play as like the.
Thank you.
He's not a leader,
Starting
but
to
like the
worry that
cult
we'd have to
members.
sprout wings to keep up.
Shall we
But,
depart?
yeah, like I don't want to get every character because I don't care to get every because I don't like every character, but basically I just play off like design alone. Like it's a beat 'em up game. Just play who you think looks cool, really.
Oh, this place is so pretty. Sorry, this game is so good.
The only character I like refuse to play are like the bottom tier enemies
Why do you think the water is red?
because they're so boring.
There are a few plausible explanations.
Because all they do is like, oh, they have throwing knives, which are fine, I guess. It's just like a normal
Your decaying
attack.
plant matter could cause a color change.
But then they're like heavy. What do you call it?
If I were you,
Their heavy magic is like,
cite reports of monsters that cause the
for some reason, so many
well, in any
enemies
case,
and characters you get to unlock
the water
have like this arrow rain attack for their heavy, and it sucks.
Not much use.
Like it's actually bad. Like it's not like good. It's like, and I hate how the Conehead has that. Like, why does the Conehead have to have the arrow rain? It's like the worst.
Anyone else sense that?
He throws bombs, which I like, and I love his design, but his special sucks.
They've been with us for a bit.
Really?
Oh, look at that guy.
After we set up camp. Don't think they're hostile, but no reason to throw caution to the wind.
I can't capture
I mean,
that.
I like the. It's really weird. He throws like flaming hammers, and he has a frog pet that eats people, or that licks people. You should have played as the purple guy, man.
Yeah,
He has a pet frog that you can spawn.
I thought green because I like green.
No, it's funny. It's funny because I was like,
The water is all
I saw that you're playing Castle Crashes. I'm like, oh no, Jay's gonna pick the Green Knight, isn't he? No, the Green Knight is like probably the worst character in the game.
Purple
And,
would have fit
like,
too
I-
because like most of this time like my actual clothes are purple and
It doesn't matter
design.
because it's a beat game, but the reason he sucks is because his magic isn't bad. Like his magic's actually pretty decent.
feels so vibrant.
The Green Knight and the Orange Knight have the same exact magic, except one's poison and one's fire, but they do the exact same damage, they do the same effect, everything. So there's pretty much no difference besides visuals. But for some reason, Green Knight's the only character in that game that has a different juggle move, and it sucks. It's like, it's not even a thing where it's like, oh, it's bad, but who cares? It's a beat 'em up. No, it's like actually not fun. Green Knight, in my opinion. Because, well, because every character has the same thing where like you can like bounce them off the ground and then you can keep juggling them in the air. Green Knight has this weird move where he like backflips. Basically, his juggling with the Green Knight is like 5 times the effort as like any other character. It's like it's way harder to juggle people, and it's not even worth it because his magic's not good either.
This is the place.
Or it's not good. It's just not the best.
Let's set up camp. Could you
So I mean, if you wanted a character with the same power or magic as the Green Knight, I would just play the Orange Knight because he actually has like a good juggling. I mean, it doesn't matter, but at the same time, I was like, when I saw you playing it, I was like, oh no, Jay's gonna pick the Green Knight. He's gonna pick like. I think the Green Knight is the only character that like I would not play, like because juggle is so. It makes it's so much more effort to do, and also it's just like just playing the other knights. The Blue Knight's probably the best character, I would say,
Okay, let the
because people say like it's between the Blue Knight. I know people say the Red Knight's also one of those. I guess he's like top 3, top 5 maybe, but
We may have passed some clues.
The best characters, the best two characters are the Blue Knight and the Executioner. I think that's his name. Or the Fencer, the fencing guy. It's pretty good. Because, I mean, he has the same powers pretty much as the Executioner. Except the Executioner is broken against bosses. Like, he can just melt bosses instantly. But the Blue Knight is probably the best dude to, like, crowd control. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care for. I mean, I like the Executioner because he looks cool. That's the thing with the Blue Knight. It's just like, yeah, he has a normal knight design, but it's like I don't hate the color blue. I would just prefer other colors personally. Like I would much prefer like a red knight or an orange or a purple or a pink.
However, there seems to be some diversity in
And the red knight was my original main though back then because my favorite color back then was red, I think. But also he had electricity and
Let's keep looking.
I like the electricity power. Also really good for damage, like he does like insane damage.
What's this?
I think also if I beat the game with the red knight, you get the skeleton, which I do want the skeleton. I don't even know if he's good. Or not good. It's just more about like fun. Really what picking your character in Castle Crashes
found something else.
like matters is do they look cool and is their magic fun to use? That's it. Anything else does not matter. Besides the Green Knight's juggling, that shit is ass. Like it's that Green Knight's juggling actually makes the game like not that fun to me. He just makes the game more difficult to even play. It's just like not good. I was like, oh, he should play the Purple Knight because he has the flop. Or you could play as Hattie, but then you would have to beat the whole game, and then you would have to have enough credits to play as Hattie or to unlock Hattie.
I don't know. There's an ad right as the cutscene starts.
Is this a Lollabarina Floret?
I'm like, ooh, I want to play Castle Crashes, dude. I'm just gonna grind this shit out.
It's a monster. It's a Nosrin. Smell.
The quicker I get this done, the less I have to
This is a very distinct paralytic poison.
Because then I get home and then I'm like, okay, I took a shower, I'm good, whatever. And then I'm like, well, I'm not doing anything, so let me just put on a random XP thing. And just let it sit there.
I knew it. Definitely a Lollabarina. Based on the scent, this one's paralytic properties are on the lower end.
Damn, this game looks good.
Look, another one.
Oh, and I guess the lower level enemies like the thief and the barbarian are really shit. They're not shit, but they're not fun. Because their magic is like really bad.
A bit eccentric, but sure is.
It's just boring, because like every other character has like cool magic and they just throw.
He's also a bit missing.
And that's what I hate about the Conehead. Why does the Conehead have to have the arrow ring? It's like, I think the Conehead's like one of my favorite designs in that game. And he has the bomb, and the bomb's really fun to use, but then he has that stupid arrow ring, and it's not fun or good or anything. I want the Necromancer because
oh,
looks
hell
cool.
nah.
You can throw skeletons. Also, I think the Necromancer is the only character with a projectile move that doesn't like explode on impact. Or it doesn't explode when you throw it in the air, because every character when you throw a projectile, I'm getting a bad list. Like it's bad. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Touch that nest. And we'll be next.
But every character like hits the ground and just. But he throws a skeleton and it just runs across the screen. That's cool. And his heavy magic is actually cool. It's cool. You can actually combo off of it, which is like the fun part about that character is that every other character is like, oh, you shoot magic and they either fly away or they get frozen like the Blue Knight, but no, he like knocks them. It like knocks them in the air and you can like combo. I don't know.
I'll take it from here. Counting on it.
I kind of wish you could play as the princesses a little bit.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
think. I guess you have the Pink Knight, which is. I think is the Pink Knight the only like character that you can play as in that game?
Is it even a woman? Probably then, yeah. Well, I mean, I think they're adding. I don't know if with the new like modding DLC they're adding more.
Well, I think the knights are more like call it like a mystery, like
Yeah, like whatever.
I think the knights
just a self-insert,
yeah,
like you can just be whatever. Yeah.
whatever. Like all the knights are kind of just like, if you want it to be a woman, okay, it's a woman,
Yeah.
I guess. But like every other character is just like, I mean, I guess any character that doesn't show their face directly could just be like pretend they're a woman. It's just like, alright.
Yeah.
But every single time I've seen like cosplayer art as the Pink Knight, it's always been like a woman. Even from like the Castle Crashers, like from the developers like posting art or whatever. Every time they've posted a Pink Knight, it's always been a woman. So I kind of just assumed it was a woman.
No, I think that's the intent. It'd be funny though if it's like, oh yeah, the girl gets the pink, obviously.
With the rainbows and the dog and everything. I mean, they're pretty much genderless, I guess.
Yeah, seemingly. I don't
Although,
remember.
The Grey Knight, you can actually get a version of the Grey Knight where his helmet's up and it shows that it's a dude. But why would you, but you know what's funny about the Grey Knight unmasked? It's not worth unlocking because it's such a plain character. Because there's like, you get the Grey Knight by I think just beating first level, I'm pretty sure. But then there's an unmasked version. I think he's slightly different, but like really worth like. I think what you have to do is you have to beat the catfish on an insane mode, and you get the unmasked version of the Grey Knight, and it's the most unworth it thing. 'Cause it's like, well, why would you like spend this time grinding for? I mean, I guess like unless you're like a completionist and you want to get every character, then sure, but like if you're like, trying to do. I guess you technically auto unlock them if you're going to try to unlock the Necromancer, because you do fight the catfish. I think my favorite character was the pirate ninja. You put pirates and ninjas together, like I'm just. I don't remember what his powers was, but I do remember his shield is a cup. It's like a mug. Also had a cool design.
I'm stained. Stunned? Stained?
The
Stunned.
The lava demon or fire demon or whatever. I don't know. Oh wait, I know how to. I remember now. I think if I beat the game with the fire demon, I think I get the pirate. I think that's how you get the pirate. Although I think the fire demon is just a better orange knight. Kind of. You know what character I never got the hype of? The snake guy, the snaky, whatever his name is. He's the green guard, or he's like, his helmet looks cool, I will say, but I never got the hype. I guess his power's cool. He like summons like vines from the ground. But everybody seems to love that character. I never got it. I never understood. Fan favorite.
I'm not doing no damn SOS player. I'm killing this thing myself.
You can play as basically any enemy you run into, you can unlock and play as. Besides like the main cult leader. You can actually unlock the king. I forgot how to unlock the king, but you can actually.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd have that many characters, because usually you just see like the basic like colored ones.
Every character you unlock is by beating the game again, basically. It's beating the game again, or some characters are locked behind beating a certain level in insane mode. And the fact that I'm trying to get the Necromancer is like the worst thing to start with. Especially when I have like nothing unlocked anymore. Oh, I have a couple, but I don't know. torturous thing. I don't even remember who I unlock after I beat the game with the Blue Knight. Hopefully someone cool. Blue Knight's really good. But I do want to beat the game with the Red Knight because I get the skeleton. I do want the skeleton. Come on, Behemoth, just give us a part 2. Just give us a 2. Just do it. If you don't make a sequel to Castle Crashers, at least make a remastered Battle Block Theater. At least do that for us, please.
Oh! Oh! I was dying. Damn, these guys have no health early on. I mean, I know they're early monsters, but with like basic gear, but like... Is he gonna go to sleep? Do I have... Damn, I don't have like... a bomb.
Actually, you know what matters more than the characters in Castle Crashers? The pets. I think the pets are actually like game changing sometimes.
Hmm. Yeah, I think we only really had one pet in our like, little bit we played. We just got like one guy.
And what's funny is my favorite pet that I always used wasn't the ram. But he sucks. He's like a really pet.
He's cute.
But every time, no, but that's the thing. Every time I play, it's like I feel like I have to play with it. It's too important to me to not. It's too important to me to not use the ram. I have to. I don't care if he's like not good. It's like.
Metas don't matter when you're having fun.
Yeah, the pets don't really. And the pets. Yeah, I would say the pets matter way more than the character. Because the character you play is just kind of like, oh, who you think looks cool, but the pets are like, oh, if you actually want like a good boost. If you're playing for fun, it does not matter who you're playing as, but yeah, it's just like if you're actually trying to unlock something. Like since I'm working on my insane run, I have to use
Oh, the armor for this thing better be cool. I like this monster. This is so cool.
I forgot which animal it was, but there's a polar bear that's really good, and then there's a... It's like a different type of owl, but every time you kill an enemy with the owl, I think... not the basic owl, it's like a different bird or whatever, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But every time you kill an enemy, it brings food to you, and you definitely need that when you're playing insane mode. Because oh my god, like, I was thinking insane mode was just gonna be a harder version that I get to play with like my leveled up character, and I can have more fun on it, you know? Mm-hmm. I can continuously level up my character without playing just like super easy mode. It's actually torture. It's like actually, it's so hard for no reason. So if you're going for a specific run on insane mode, I think you do need specific characters and specific weapons and yada yada, but if you're just playing, then it does not matter.
Oh, I got teleported there.
That's what I like about beat 'em up games, though. Characters do not matter at all. It's just like who do you think looks cool? Who do you like better? Play them.
I can still taste the poison in the back of my throat.
That's not good, buddy.
Like in Shredder's Revenge, it quite literally does not matter who you play because it's a beat 'em up game. It doesn't matter.
Now that Eric has come around.
Although I don't like the characters that are like slow.
Welcome back.
Speaking of, I spoke with Nata. He seems rather eager to help us find that thing.
Like Donatello and Splinter in that game, they're really slow.
I'd like to look after him for a while. He's the only witness we have.
Your eyes are bloodshot.
I would get a tattoo of the ram off of Castle Crashers, actually. Like a random tattoo.
Thank you. I'm grateful for your help. We'll be counting on you.
Why am I getting hungry? I had dinner earlier.
Okay, Nata. Stay safe and good luck.
Thanks.
Nata will be okay.
Now, if I were to get like a tattoo of some video game, it would definitely be the ram off of Castle. Just like,
honestly, that's not a bad tattoo.
well, because it's like you can make it it's not like a big thing. It's just
Yeah,
like a
it's
small.
simple.
It's also a simple tattoo. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would also look good on if you just had like random stuff all over your arm.
Mm-hmm. Also, yeah, a lot of like, a lot of color tattoos tend to like look weird for me. But dude, I keep seeing these like these people get like Pokemon tattoos that look sick. Also, have you seen those like polygonal? It'll be like an S64 model of a character. There's a cool shit too.
I saw someone with the. I saw someone with the roach eating the cockroach eating the burger off of or eating the Krabby Patty off of SpongeBob. I've seen somebody get that tattoo, and I was like, you know what? That's actually. Because do I really like? I was like, I don't know if I want to get like video game tattoo, because it's just like I feel like video game tattoos are just like so specific. But it's like if I had to get it, or like not specific, but like a lot of them are just like I see people get video game tattoos and they're like so detailed, and it's probably like, oh, this is gonna cost you like $500. Also, every time someone gets a, I feel like every time I see someone get a video game, I feel like every time I see somebody get a video game tattoo, it's always like something like super deep. And it's like, I don't want I don't want tattoos that are like actually, or at least not a bunch. You know what? I don't think. Oh, it's not really a controversial take. I feel like, but. I feel like if somebody has a bunch of tattoos that are like all like super meaningful, I don't really trust them, to be honest. Like, you know when people like get tattoos and they're like, this is the meaning of this, that, third, whatever. It's like this whole
yeah.
Like, alright.
Hit that chat. If you got a tattoo with a meaning, like your mom's birthday or something.
I'm talking about like, you know that meme that went around, or that went around for like a day. It was like this TikTok of Gabby Hanna, and she got this like beetle on her chest, like this arm or whatever, and she was like, I got this beetle because and she like went on this whole like 15-minute analysis.
It's like a poetic thing. Yeah, I get it.
Like that shit is like I'm good on that. And what's funny is that people like would stitch that and be like, I got a lobster because lobster like no, like if it's like something for like somebody in your life, like some like it's like, oh, I got a hummingbird because for my mom or something, or for my brother or some shit like that, it's like, okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
But if you get like if you get like a tattoo and it's just like this whole like 15-minute analysis on like it's a symbol for this, that, the third, and then when you go and if you read this book, you'll find out that this fucking, I don't want to be around him.
Okay, Lala Marina does power? What? You mean the spider that stuns me has the file type of power and not paralysis? Why? Why? It doesn't make sense. Why? This is 420 damage. This does 350. Because Monster Hunter? That don't make no
something I don't think bring up something.
Alrighty.
Because I was gonna go on about what do you call it? I don't know like the term for it, but like apparently it's like trendy for tattoos now. It's like, you know when a trend, like tattoo trends that like go around and just people start getting a bunch of and then like they look at it later and it's like, oh, this was just some dumb trend that I like fell into kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it is, but it's like the thing where people just get like small little things all over their arms.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
don't
forgot
think
what
it's
it's
like
called. But yeah.
my my issue with like that kind of stuff is like it's always just like the same shit. I think that's like my problem with it. Nobody really kind of like gets anything unique.
Perfection.
It's like
That's
a trendy
sick.
version. It's like a trendy version of like guys getting like a lion or like a clock or a rose tattoo. You know, like it's like the super basic shit. Like it's basically the people that don't actually they just want a tattoo just to have one, and they don't actually want the tattoo because they want it cool or whatever. They just want to get one, so they just pick some basic shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that trendy thing with tattoos where there was just a bunch of small little tiny tattoos on people's arms. But every single my issue with that is that nobody actually got anything unique. It was always moons or stars or like spiders or what. I don't fucking know. It was like always just the same shit you would always see. And also, I don't want like small tiny tattoos. I want like smaller ones, like basically ones that don't take up my whole arm, but just like, you know, not something where it's like, oh, it's a small dot on my hand or something. Like, I want like something that like you can see. I don't know. Also, the idea of getting very small tattoos is kind of painful for me because like,
I'll try the heavy bow gun.
Because then it's gonna become a thing. Because when you get tattoos, you're gonna want to get more, and then if you keep getting smaller ones, you're just gonna continuously get smaller ones. And also, I know small tattoos can be unique and can be like something you like, but every single time I've seen people with like the trendy small tattoos that I see all the time, it's always just the same exact symbols and everything. Be creative.
What's the brain armor look like? They better be cool, so help me.
Let's get creative.
I mess with it. It's not what I'd wear, but I'd mess with it. Can you join you in game? Yeah, I think. That's the thing. I still don't know how this like group up thing works. I can invite you and see if the other spider armor is better. I can invite you and see if it works, but I was just gonna like keep doing it until it like opened up more because it's still driving me through tutorial stuff.
I want a bunch of like arm tattoos, but I'd rather you know what I also hate when people get their arms like decked out and literally have no tattoos anywhere. Like it's just on their arm.
Right.
You say Pete
then
Pete Davidson like removed all his.
He did, yeah. He removed all of his tattoos. And a lot of people are kind of speculating. I don't even know if that's the word, but whatever. It's like, you know what? Let's not bring it up. Politics.
Politics.
It's basically like the whole like everybody's saying that like the world is like becoming more conservative since everybody wants to like look more clean and like like people are like saying that's the reason why he got rid of his tattoos. I
thought you were joking. We said politics. I was like, how did Pete Davidson turn into politics? But everything turned into politics, Becky.
I don't think that's what he wants, but I do think that is like gonna be like I think that will like happen actually. I don't think that's what he's doing, but I definitely think that could be like a thing. I don't even know, cause like I feel like people say that all the time. People always say that like, oh, you're gonna once you get older, the older you get, the more conservative you get, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how many people say that, and how many people like. Who cares? I think the bigger conversation to start about Pete Davidson removing his tattoos is, I don't think people find him attractive anymore, do they? Because like you know how it was like the whole thing where it was like, oh, he's like the guy that like all the girls go after, but then like I was like, oh, it's because he's like the
Friend lobby.
it's because he's like the what do you call it? He's the comedian that like talks about his trauma, and it's always just him talking about like his dead dad. It's like it's fucked up, but it's like you know that's how like when you see him joke around a lot, it's always about like his dad that like died. It's like okay, how can you make that joke when it's like I never cared about him.
Yeah,
But,
I really don't know anything about him. I just know people have opinions.
I just like I know like I mostly thought about like now that he doesn't have all the tattoos, because I feel like that was like a big thing was like, oh, it's like he has a bunch of tattoos and he
Who sounds weird?
seems more like interesting or whatever, but like I think that's gonna go away since he doesn't have his tattoos.
I was just surprised that he managed to like recover like like the fact that
He said it was because he wanted to like start doing more like movies and stuff and like commercials and shit.
No, getting your whole body tattooed like that, I feel like gives you a lot of restrictions.
Yeah, he was like, I want to be.
Oh, the audio messed up.
And everything, so let me remove my tattoos and that. I mean, that's what's his reason. But there was like a whole conversation on TikTok about it where he was like, should I even bring? I'm gonna bring it up anyway. Because it's been, although it's like left my page completely, I'll get to it. There's just the whole thing where it's like, oh, the world, everybody wants to see more conservative now, like looking, and everybody wants to be more this, that, third. It's like, I get what they mean, but I don't really see how they're getting that from Pete Davidson. Like, I agree, but I don't know why Pete Davidson is like the representative here. I mean, maybe I just don't know something that about Pete Davidson, maybe, but whatever.
Also,
okay.
No, what I say. Game wise, hello Zeno. Regarding the game, yeah, it's weird because it's like it's constantly like driving you forward. Did I accept it or did I make it go away? The game's constantly driving you forward. Like, hello? Can I not? Huh? I can go back to the previous area, correct? What is going on? Is it sacred okay? Go forward! I'm getting annoyed. This game's constantly like driving you forward with the quests, and it's like you can apparently go around. I don't know. It all felt like I was still doing story stuff, but you can literally you're free to go around. It just doesn't. I don't know. I didn't get that. This game's weird. This game's different, and it's confusing me. It's open from the get-go, but it keeps like I don't know. It doesn't like let you know like, hey, you feel free to do whatever you want now. I feel like the other games have to set that up quicker because of, you know, how it sets up the quest system. While this, you just go and fight whatever you want. Here. The game does not stop at all. Yeah. Games like Spider-Man. Yeah, it's just constantly pulling you forward. Yeah, which is disorienting when it's like, wait, when do I go and like do side stuff? Oh, there's a bot. 1 second. Gotta ban that. But yeah, does that you should be able to join me now, right? You're in the link party.
I really hope I hope they change it, or they let you change the like colors and stuff in the House of Dead remake, like the second remake. Because like okay, I'm completely fine with the art style. I get why some people don't like it, but me personally, I think it looks cool. I like the aesthetic. It's really all about the colors when it comes to the new engine. to me. Because people don't like it because it's like, oh, it's trying to look too good and it takes away from the original style and everything. I get that, but I feel like I think the first remake has like a different vibe to it that I like. It's not like a thing where it's like, oh, it's trying to be like the original and it's worse, or it's trying to be different and it's bad. I just think it's different and people don't want the difference.
Where's my
But
friends
I get
list?
why.
Whatever, I'll just send a friend request.
But
Oh,
yeah,
there it is.
it is just the first level, and also it's the demo. But yeah, everything just looks so brown and hazy. It just doesn't look. It doesn't look as like appealing as like the first game does to me.
Nerdy Hunter friends, or awaiting a response.
But hopefully, when it comes out, we'll get the full thing, and I can. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna assume because like, it's a 1-to-1 remake,
Shit.
like the first remake. It's basically the same level design, same enemy placement, same everything. It's just a 1-to-1 thing. And obviously, 2 is the best game. I would say so.
How do I accept the friend request? Yeah.
I wonder if they'll do the other games. Probably not. I was gonna say 3. I think 3 is the shitty one. I think 3 is the one that people hate. I think 4 is cool.
Those are link members. Those are quest members. Hunter friends. Following, followers, squad members, block list, team friends, ready.
The first 2 games were on like the Dreamcast and like the Wii and everything, so like
View Hunter
it's a little
profile.
different. After 2, all the House of Dead games were strictly made to be arcade games. I mean, I guess they were always made to be arcade games, but I feel like putting House of Dead 4 on like, I think House of Dead 4 was on like the PS3, but it just didn't work because it just did not feel like something that should be on a console. It feels like
Oh
something
my
that should
goodness. This is why I
like an
don't
arcade.
play these games multiplayer.
It wasn't that great. I mean, I heard that Scarlet, was it like Scarlet Dawn or something? I heard that one was like really good, but I think that was like the last House of Dead game that came out.
Overkill's good.
My issue with Overkill, well, it's not really an issue, but it's just a preference. I don't like how there's like actual like real cutscenes and like real dialogue. Like there's an actual like plot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
love
there is a plot, but it's stupid.
No, it's not. No, what I mean is like, you know, the first 2 games, it's just snap and go.
Oh, right, yeah.
Overkill has like full on like cutscenes and shit, and it's just like, no, it's not okay. It's just like I just want that snap and go, quick. Like it was made for an arcade basically, because Overkill was like console only, right? Or it was like the Wii only.
Yeah, it was Wii only. I think
Wii...
Typing of the Dead Overkill is on PC, but that's Typing of the Dead is not the same thing.
I think it's because Overkill was like a console game. So like I guess they, not that they couldn't make it snap and go, but you know, I guess they could do more with it. When it's an arcade game, it's like you don't care about a story. It's like you're at an arcade playing a game.
See if you can see this quest in your link stuff, cool guy.
I don't know. I just hope it's good. Like I'm gonna assume the gameplay is gonna be good and everything. I just hope they get the style down. But it's also one of those remakes that like people don't want it to change, kind of thing, you know. Also, a lot of people have a problem with the gameplay because there's no light gun, unless you're on PC and you have like a very specific like setup for it. Which I do kind of agree on. I wish they did release like a light gun for it.
I should have read that. Yeah.
Okay, why didn't they do that? Now I think about it. I mean, to be fair, I feel like they didn't want to put so much effort into something that like. I feel like they just put it out there just to do it.
I think peripheral sales don't do well anymore, so they just avoid them.
Yeah. I mean, I guess people don't really care about motion controls anymore, unless it's VR. But do people even? I guess people care about VR. You know what, dude? I want to get a VR specifically for Gorn because I saw Gorn 2 is coming out and I want to play that so bad.
I can't wait for Secret of the Mimic, man.
I just want to play that only. But specifically Gorn, because it seems so like creative and weird.
I'm so ready for Secret of the Mimic. Not even funny.
So glad I
I
didn't
want it out
buy it.
now.
So glad I didn't buy the VR because I remember I thought about it and I was like, ooh, I kind of want to buy this VR. And then I thought about it and then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm so glad I didn't buy it because holy shit, I would not be using it.
I want to play VR so much more. Like I know, like Chris got a VR and we still haven't played anything. And it's like, dude, like I want to do
like
more VR stuff, but it's like such a
What kind of monster
pain to
reactor this
set it up, I
time?
guess. Because it's like it's never the same setup twice. I always have to like redo something.
I'll ride with you.
I feel like if I got a VR, I would have the constant feeling of like, what am I doing? like just like thinking about life. I know it sounds stupid, but it's like I'm really just sitting here on a VR. I mean, I don't do that anyway, but like, you know. Also, I think House of Dead on VR would actually like, it's like actual. I don't know. I just really hope this game does not. It's gonna fail. I feel like. I don't know if I would say fail, but like people are already shitting on it. Like the first, people hated the first game. I think I already said that, but like no, people hated that game. Because I mean, just because of everything, pretty much. I mean, I love the first game. I'm gonna play it. I think all this game needs, when it comes to the stiff movements and ragdoll physics and everything, that can be fixed. I think the ragdoll physics are really good in the first remake. The movements are really fluid. I'm gonna assume that shit's gonna get changed once the game fully comes out. So I'm not gonna worry too much about all that. And the voice acting is really bad, but it's not ended.
I gotta parry now.
And honestly, the only thing that they need to do to make this game like fully worth it for me is to change, or at least give you an option to change like the color scheme, or like kind of make it like more vibrant. Make it more like. Because, like, the first game wasn't vibrant, like, it wasn't vibrant colored, but, like, the color coding of everything, and just, like, there was a bunch of different colors. Like, you could tell there were so many different colors on the screen, and it looked good. But when you look at this demo, and yeah, it's the first level, but, like, even if you look at the
Kyle, you don't have to kick me out that hard.
You know, there's so many different, like, hues and stuff, I guess, like, but then you look at the demo, and it's like, everything's just so hazy and brown. It looks like every 2010s like video game. It was just that thing where everything was like Resident Evil 5. Everything was just like, dusty. It looked very like deserty, whatever, tannish brown, whatever. I do hope they change that because that. Although I don't think it would ruin the game, I definitely think it would be like a complete downgrade to have just like cool looking aesthetic. Either way, I'm excited. I'm not gonna I mean, obviously you shouldn't listen to other, make your own opinions on your games and your movies or whatever.
What?
But, like,
you tell me I have to think for myself. Crazy in this day and age?
I know that. No, when I saw people shitting on it, I was automatically like, I didn't really take it as like, oh no, I'm kind of like skeptical now. I'm still gonna play it, but like I'm still kind of like, I'm a little worried about it. This game, it's like I'm not, because people absolutely hate the first game and I love the first game, the first remake. So it's like, and for reasons that I understand yet don't really care about. I don't want to say I don't care about, but like, it's a remake. It's gonna be different, you know. They're not just gonna.
Is the demo not on Twitch? Is it only PC?
I mean, I've played the first level of House of Dead like a billion times. I don't think I need to play it again, to be fair, but like I've played that game so many times, and I also have like a complete perfect feel for the first remake, and it's the exact same way as from what I've heard. So like, I already know how it's gonna play. It's really just like the visuals that I'm like more worried about. It's like it's just that appealing. Because everybody goes into like the reason people hate it, where it's like, oh, they don't like the ragdoll physics because they like the original physics. Oh, it's really just like the same, like it's not the original, so I don't like it kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like because I mean it is playing like really close to the visuals of the original, but then it just changes in like small ways. So it's like why? I guess if you're gonna go for like an accurate look.
It's a remake.
Yeah.
Like it's like.
Honestly, I feel like a lot more games wouldn't really get so much shit on the remakes if they just ported the original games along with them. Like if all the remakes brought the original game with them, there would be so much less problems.
Well, specifically for games that are like remade from like the PS2 that like aren't on like modern.
Yeah. No, because it's like dude, Resident Evil 4. I did not want the same game with better graphics. I already have like I can already play the like
exactly. You just go play the original.
yeah.
Well, like with Dead Space, it's like you can only really play the first Dead Space on like 360.
You're trank
like,
bombing it, or are you gonna hit it? Oh, you're hitting it. Okay.
The Dead Space was just a complete improvement in like every way, to be fair. So like.
Oh, Dead Space was like Dead Space was a unique remake. That was like an actual improvement over the original. Is rare.
Yeah, but like Resident 4, it's like I could just go play the original if I wanted to. I don't want to sing. With House of Dead, I understand though. It's like where you either have to go to an arcade, buy the cabinet itself, or get a Dreamcast. It's like very specific ways to play the game.
Yeah.
Like
if you don't have like a way to emulate it.
I kind of get it, but like, yeah, I still find it weird that like the original House of Dead games aren't just on things. Because like I feel like if they're gonna remake the game, I don't think they're just. Because like so many people are just like, I just want the original games. I don't want to remake. Because honestly, like House of Dead is like, it's an arcade game. It's a light gun game. It's a very specific thing. Like the people that are playing the House of Dead remakes are only House of Dead fans. Like nobody outside of the House of Dead fandom is playing House of Dead remake. Like that's just how it is. So I understand that, but it is kind of weird that they don't just bring out the originals, because it seems like the fans, the House of Dead fans specifically, fans whatever, are like they kind of just want ports, because they're like, I don't want like all this like new stuff. I just want the original game. I just want to be able to play the original game on whatever I have. And I get that. I think that's where like a big part of the complaints coming from. But because everything that I've heard that people complain about the remake of the House of the Dead, it's always been like it's not the original. So it's like I don't like the ragdoll physics because I like the original physics. I don't like the I don't like the remake design because I like the original designs. I don't like what else people hate about the music, because they don't have the original music. Oh, I think the second game might have like.
Hold on, let me talk to Amar.
Yeah, everything's just like people just want. House of Dead fans kind of just want the old games ported, pretty much.
Yeah,
so
I feel like they should have just done like a trilogy plus Overkill type shit. I do want Overkill in modern consoles.
Yeah.
Sell a peripheral! I dare you sell a peripheral. I'm sure there's like peripherals you can find online, but
you can play House of Dead 4 on your PS3. Go buy a whole PS3 to go play House of Dead 4. And also, a lot of the House of Dead fans, like, I feel like a lot of House of Dead fans only care about the first like 2 games. So it's kind of weird that they don't just port those. And they're not big games. Like, dude, the first game is like 35 minutes long, like 40 minutes long. It's like 4 levels, and each level is like 10 minutes long, like basically.
What's
And
next?
then
I'm gonna go try to do the story thing and see if it brings you with me.
I forgot the length of 2. I think 2 is like 7 or 8 levels maybe. Or like 7, 6 or 7. I don't remember.
It's already been years. What the shit?
Eventually, he came out of the shell, but you could see
And like, a lot of people hated just the new one just because like, a lot, yeah, like,
I'm afraid that
because obviously when you remake something, it's a remake. It's gonna be different in some type of way. And yeah, House of Dead fans kind of just want the original games. They don't really want. And since the House of Dead 2 remake is in the same exact engine as the first one, people are already just like, I don't care. But the thing is, it's House of the Dead, and these are House of Dead fans. They feel obligated to buy it either way, even if they don't care or don't want to buy it, because it's House of the Dead. I mean, like, how many House of Dead fans are there in the world? Kind of have to. It's like, well, I have to. I mean, it's House of the Dead. I'm like, no, because I remember loving House of Dead on like in the arcades. It was always my favorite arcade game. And then I saw it got a remake, and then I randomly saw it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this out just to see what it's like. And I play it all the time. And then I was like, I want a House of Dead 2 remake, and it's coming out. And now I just hope they fix the visual. I just hope they fix the colors. I'm okay with everything being the way it is. Like, I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm one of the only people. I think I might be the only person in the world that actually likes the House of the Dead remake besides Max. I think I love that game. I'm perfectly okay with it being the exact same engine, same everything. We just need better colors. Or more appealing colors, not just brown.
telling us to follow them. Allow me.
It's like, it doesn't look the worst, it's just like, in comparison, you're kind of like, it's not gonna ruin the game. Like, I'm not, like, I've also kind of grown to it, like, I'm not, like, hating it, or I didn't really hate it from the start, but it just doesn't look that great. It is just, like, visuals and colors and stuff, so it's not the most important thing. Also, it's just a demo, so we don't know what the rest of the game looks like the rest of the levels and how they made it. So I'm still really excited for this game. I'm not really skeptical for anything. I'm just more of like, in comparison to the first remake, I think the first remake just looks, the colors and everything just look a lot more appealing and give it like a whole new vibe instead of just being like a hazy like 2010s game.
Is that more of them over there?
And yes, I like the style of the remake of the first game. I do. I don't care. Fight me. Fight me, all 20 House of Dead fans in the world.
Okay.
I'm sorry for losing my cool back there, but that was a bona fide late anthro-duodecimic groveling idol. Once I knew they were holding Marianne.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of expecting people to. Well, because what I keep seeing people say is like, they're like, oh, Sega's learning nothing from this. Like, from all the criticisms we gave the first game, it's basically the exact same thing, and people are.
Look at that. They're everywhere.
I don't know. I think it's not because it's like a bad remake. It's just like, it's such a niche game for such a niche like fan base that like when they want it a very specific way, it's like obviously they're gonna be upset. It's not like a Resident Evil 4 where it's like, oh, I don't like this part in the game or whatever, but it's like obviously that could just be like OG Resident Evil fans or whatever, or just for an example or whatever. It's like, no. Nobody's playing House of the Dead except people that actually care.
So
although it seems like it gets a lot of attention anyway. Because I guess House of the Dead is like a staple, you know. I feel like a lot of people know about House of the Dead. Like, people know about House of the Dead, but people don't actually, like, I don't think a lot of people genuinely care about it.
Oh, so yeah, cool guy. I think it's like when I do an actual quest, like it actually says like mission start thing, then you can join the link quest stuff. I'm guessing is how this works. Because you can't be here with me currently.
Here we are! Yay! Oh, this is beautiful!
Should I just finish this thing and then I level up, or should I just leave after I level up?
We climb up.
I'm still grinding this Fortnite shit.
Honestly,
playing an
dude,
obby.
I want me. Yeah, that reminds me. I should stop Fortnite monthly before they charge me. If they haven't already.
Probably should do that.
Yeah, I want Miku, but like, I don't really care to play Fortnite right now. There's like, I'm having so much fun with like Abiotic and Rivals. There's like,
It's one of those things where it's like, I think the problem with Fortnite is when they add something. Okay, so I think you know what my issue with Fortnite is,
RP cool guy.
or not my issue, but like
He has Paris.
guess-
He died. Yeah, go ahead.
my problem with this whole like, because they added Sub-Zero, right? Obviously, I wanted this character and I wanted Mortal Kombat in this game, whatever. Is the very last skin you get in the Battle Pass. And what I hate about this is I feel obligated to play this game instead of just wanting to play it. So now I'm grinding and just playing it, and I'm just like, don't want to do it. I just don't want to play. But I'm getting the skin, so it's like I have to.
Greetings, friend.
Like, yeah, Fortnite's just the game where it's like, it has to, the want to play it has to come naturally. You can't just like play it. Especially that we've played it so much throughout like the years. Because wasn't there like a time where we were like only playing Fortnite like ever? It's like that was like the only game we were playing.
Oh my, this game has the monkey.
Chase away big menace, and in our generosities, we shall return.
Also, I think your problem with Fortnite is that they, well, not you specifically, for a lot of people in general. Fortnite's one of those things where they just add a bunch of properties, but when they add something that you like, you feel like, oh, well, I play Fortnite sometimes, like I like the game, but I don't play it all the time. But they added my favorite character, so now I have to play it. Then you get on it, and then you buy it, and then you play it, and then like after a little bit you stop. So it just feels like a game. It's literally a game that you have that when they add shit that you like, you go onto it and buy it. It's like you get on it, buy it, and then like you play for a little bit, and then you just like.
It's like I've been wanting Miku, so I can't like not get Miku, but also like I don't really care to play right now.
Yeah, so it's like you feel like you're gonna get on it, buy the skin, and then be like, oh, I can use it when I feel like playing Fortnite.
Yeah. Why did they bring back the Congalala? That they didn't need to bring back that. They didn't need their Congalala back on, be real. I hate monkeys so much.
Your money. You can spend more money on the Spikes Mule and Miku. To be honest, if I didn't spend my V-Bucks on upgrading this Battle Pass so I can get like, so I can end this shit quicker, I would have just bought you something at that point. Because it's funny, because like I actually like every now and then I'll like hop on Save the World or whatever, and then I'll just like get the V-Bucks for it, and I'll just like yeah, I haven't paid for a single thing in this game since like that Deadpool Wolverine bundle. Everything else after that I bought, or I didn't buy. Just like
grinded for.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say grind, because would I really call Save the World grinding? Like getting V-Bucks on Save the World grinding? It's not a grind if you don't make it, I guess. Because like all you have to do to get V-Bucks on Save the World is literally play like a mission for like 15 minutes, and then that's it. Like, what do you call that grinding? Because it's only 15 minutes. You're doing simple shit. But the thing is like I sometimes always have like saved up stuff, so then it's like, okay, well I can buy something this, and I see skins, and it's like, you know what's funny? I had like 2,000 saved up, and I was like, oh, I saw Kelly Bebop was coming out, and I was like, oh, I could get Jaded, and I'm like, I'd rather just have this shit in quicker for me. Since I'm actually playing this game, grinding for this damn skin, I might as well just use it for myself at that point.
Turns into a chore to play to get. Where are we ripping off the monkey's hair.
And that's why I'd rather have skins pop up in the shop. Because that means I can just play a little bit of Save the World, get my V-Bucks, and then just buy the skin and then go on about my day instead of actually having to play this game. The thing is, I'm not just playing the game for fun, I'm playing to unlock shit. And not only am I... It's not like I'm just playing BR or Festival or anything, right? I'm literally just hopping into like random ass custom games to play. And you know what? This is like a toll on my mental health. It's like bad. I used to say Save the World was draining. It's really not. I used to think Save the World was draining. Now that I play it every now and then, it's not bad. It's just kind of boring, honestly. Like, it's boring, but it's like my mindset is like, well, if I'm only playing for
now it starts the quest, and then you'd be able to join.
If I play a mission for 15 minutes, it's not that bad, is it? It's not. It's just 15 minutes. And usually when I do it, it's usually when like I'm not doing anything else, or I don't have anything else to do. It's just, hop on for 15 minutes, play it. You know what they need to stop charging so damn expensive for? Them shoes, bro. Because I would like to get some shoes with my shit, but dude, they're so
they're way too expensive.
But the thing is, it's like I want to get their shoes. Also, they don't really add good shoes, or shoes I want to bother to even try to get. They added the 5, the black 5s, and I really wanted those, but I wasn't able to grind in time, and 2, I was not spending money on that. Not spending money on shoes on down this.
I thought it was parting. Also, this game makes you feel extra bad for killing a lot of these monsters because, like, a lot of the monsters have like, you know, their baby species basically. In this game, they like stick together with their babies.
Torture, bro. And what's funny is that I'm right there. I'm probably like a level away from actually getting the final skin. But you know what else I gotta get? I gotta get the secret glider. I don't care to get that. I mean, I want it, but I don't care to get it.
Armor for this thing better not be cool or useful. I don't want to kill this. I don't want to see this thing on my screen any longer than I have to. I hate this thing so much. Give me your hand.
After I hit level 90, I'm just...
Damn, you're already... So what level are you already?
90.
Damn.
Or 89. Sorry.
Didn't it come out like last week?
Well, I told you I was when I was in a call with Alex, and then when I was just like doing nothing, I would just have it sitting on those like random like XP farm things and just sit there. I wouldn't sit there and stare at the screen. I would like
do other stuff.
Yeah, I would like work out or like make food or like look through reels, or I would literally just do anything else. But I would just have it sitting there.
I didn't know those worked that well. Damn.
Oh, it actually works. Yeah. Oh, also there's an obby that I don't want to play the obby, but it gives you so much XP. It's actually insane. Like it's like I don't want to play this obby, but since the skin I want is literally the last skin, the amount of XP it gives you is insane. No, it's kind of crazy how much XP you get from these custom games.
Well, ensnared. Oh, it's like a. It's like in 4.
I would not be doing this on this game if the skin wasn't the last damn skin you had online. And you know what's funny? I wasn't wanting it to be a secret skin because I was like, that means I have to wait like 2 months to get it or whatever. But at the same time, it's like at least when it came out, I would just play it normally and I could just get it instead of actually having to grind this shit. And what's funny is that it's not even like, it's like, yeah, I just have it like playing on itself when I'm like playing or when I'm doing some other shit or whatever. But the idea, I think the idea of grinding in Fortnite to me is like this is the reason why like, what am I doing with my time? What am I doing?
What am I doing, bro?
Hey, but at least I'm not actually like playing. I'm just like, I just have it sitting. So like, at least I feel less bad about it. I feel less insecure about it. Okay, so I was playing some festival. It still doesn't give you a perfect amount of XP. I understand. But when I was in a call with Alex, I was playing some VR. Cause I was actually having some fun with it. Some of the weapons are actually kind of cool and everything like that. But literally, like, or whatever. You know, like what I would do is I would, okay, this was my routine for this game. Was after I was home and I was set and I was able to like just kind of do whatever, I would put it on some random XP grind thing. I would work out. I would take a shower. I would cook some food. I've actually been cooking a lot this week. Past week, or actually the past like 2 weeks. So I would after workout, I would take a shower. I would make food. I would sit down, watch some YouTube while I eat, and then scroll through reels a little bit. And then after I like did that, I would just like alright, I'm done grinding. Like I would just have this shit. So that's how I got to level 90 by just letting it sit in XP farm.
I want to like stick into it.
And no, I want to clarify that because I wasn't getting home and immediately hopping on Fortnite and playing. I would not do that for Fortnite a day in my life. Alright, did I actually unlock it this time? Oh, the emote's cool too. The emote's the Sub-Zero emote you get is this friendship from MK11.
Oh, sick.
I'm missing one more reward. What am I missing? Okay, well I need one more level to get Sub-Zero. Literally one more. And I only have 18,000 XP to get. Do I just like play more audio or do I just spend like 150 V-Bucks? Shit. I'm spending 150 V-Bucks. I'm done. I'm done playing. I've acquired Sub-Zero.
I've done it.
That was a headache and a half. His pickaxes are trash. Like I know it was just gonna be ice weapons, but like they couldn't have given me like an ice hammer. Like I feel like that's his like most iconic. I mean the ice axe is pretty iconic too.
Did it eat something? Why is it the guy like?
Oh my god, Jack, and put the blue on my message.
Get out of here, monkey!
I'm exhausted.
That can only imagine.
It's like out of all games, why does that be Fortnite now? Oh, because Fortnite's the one that has all the games collabs.
No, put it away. Yeah, it seems like probably the best way to multiplayer this game is once I actually have like monsters to like repeatedly hunt, because I really don't. I'm not trying to like find a specific monster right now. So people have to like wait for cutscenes. I'm gonna look up how Link Party works after stream. It'll make more sense of it. I feel like if you're in a party together, you'd be able to see each other in the overworld too, and it doesn't even let you do that.
I can have Sub-Zero with Family Guy clips on his back.
Let's report back to the Wet Ones.
Fortnite player.
I feel like it wouldn't be the waiting for the cutscene thing, because that was the whole like criticism that they were trying to address.
I heard all about your great exploitations in driving off the Pink Menace.
Yeah,
Can we have our puny?
I'm not touching this game anymore.
But of course, friend. The
Rivals is
Wet
fun.
Ones forest is now your forest too.
The only time I'll touch this game is to like every now and then get on Save the World and play like 15 minutes. I'm not gonna like actively do it though. I'm just gonna do it when I'm like literally don't know what to do. Because the thing is, it's one of those things where it's like you want to keep doing it because what if they add something? What if a new collab comes out and then you can have your saved up V-Bucks and you can buy it? But it's like, dude, the idea of like doing it over and over is tiring. Dude, unlocking all this shit was tiring in general. Oh wait, hold on, I can get my bonus reward. I do want the spider though, because it's icy. It's the Mortal Kombat symbol. It's icy. Can I just buy that shit again? Fuck it, just do it. I have nothing left to lose.
On footer near potential campsites. Select the camping kit from the item bar and set up.
My body is gone.
To discover a potential campsite, you can set up the pop-up camp by talking to the support desk or pop-up chat. Yes, sir, at the one word. Oh, I'm getting like dizzy.
You have any
What if we offered you, say, a Doshakama pelt? Brown fur, big fangs,
What's up?
ridges on its forehead?
brown pelts? Big
Can't believe
fur is rough.
I've done this to myself.
Everywhere.
Did
No,
not
Offer
need
of
to.
one skin.
too many in
Now you're gonna be like level like
them and their big
190 by the end of the
kahuna.
season.
You don't want to get messy with that one.
I don't even know. Like,
Tell us about the other monsters.
the only time I think I'll touch this game for the rest of the season is if y'all want to play, that's it. And I don't know if I can do this myself.
Let me just make sure that I'm not paying for monthly again.
You don't mean
Body hurts from doing this.
many times.
Well, Jay, when you get on, you can look at me.
When the sky falls out, very scarifying.
When the
Like,
Yes, yes.
it's just the thing of like,
Menace comes.
Huh. What's he talking about?
why couldn't this just been like a shop skin at this point? I would have just rather played some Save the World and then just unlocked it that way.
Shit, is there a way to manage Fortnite monthly without going into Fortnite? Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I want you to look at it.
No. No.
I don't know. I want you to look at what I played for.
Where did you learn our language?
Where did you learn?
I feel like, you know what's funny? You're gonna see it and you're gonna be like, yep, that's a Mortal Kombat ninja. It's just like, I mean, yeah.
I indeed am the greatest Wud-Wud-Linguiniest in the forest. We have spoken your tongue since time.
But see, that's the problem with like live service games like this. If you don't get it now, you won't get it ever.
However, that is no longer. Today we use
So,
your
like, you
speech
know.
for transactioning with the desert folk.
Oh, so you have contact with the people of Kunafa.
Yes, they pay tribute to enter the forest.
At least I can see
We grant them
Sub-Zero
passage.
cripple out.
Generous, yes.
We could kill all of you if we wanted to. There's no reason for us to have to be peaceful with your kind. Anyways.
Until our next wheelings and dealings.
Am I just grumpy right now? I hate everything about these people.
Gentlemen must be traveling in a pack.
That's funny.
A leader.
Although I really wanted, I really wanted the skin. I really wanted Sub-Zero. He's one of my favorites. He's one of my favorites from Mortal Kombat. You look at the skin, and it's just the most simple ninja design. It's like I did all this for this.
You're back. Good.
But his name's Sub-Zero, so it counts.
Now that base camp is up.
And you know what's funny? This isn't even my favorite classic ninja design. I honestly like I actually like MK1 and 2 ninja designs more than MK3. But here we are. I think I should delete this game from my console. Never. Don't touch it. Cool. Oh, look at this game. Wait, if you cancel it, wait, did you get your V-Bucks from it?
I think
I
don't think it's. Oh shit! I need to actually read this. Solid recommendations. I'm not reading this out loud.
I was like, if you cancel it, does it just take away your V-Bucks?
No, it won't take away the V-Bucks, but I only earn. It's like it'll just you won't be able to get you won't be able to unlock new rewards in the battle pass.
Oh.
Yeah. Like it'll basically like take away the battle pass, but you keep what you already unlocked.
Yeah, but you don't care about Sub-Zero that much. Also, it's level 100.
Also, I don't want to pay $15 a month for Fortnite. No, it's like because basically what I would do before, where every time I needed V-Bucks, I would just buy the monthly, and it would refund my battle pass, and it would give me 1,000. It doesn't do that anymore. It only refunds the battle pass within 2 weeks of buying it, so I didn't even get 900. I didn't even get my 950 back, or not even. It's 1,000 now, isn't it? I didn't get my 1,000 back last time I got monthly, and I don't even keep the battle pass that I got this week.
Put it this way: my soul is gone, but my soul is gone. But at least I didn't spend a single dime on this game.
I should not have.
Honestly, like
I should have just paid the tax for Miku. It should not have.
I don't even care about Save the World being like. I don't even think Save the World's like torture to play.
If you're looking to make an impression.
I think it's just Fortnite's one of those games where it's like if you're actively trying to like unlock shit in the game, it's like tiring. But if you're just like playing it randomly, it's like
the
fact that I really.
Oh please, no.
You can't refund it.
No, the Kongalala armor is actually cool. I don't want to fight that monkey anymore.
Cry.
It's got rip tights and everything.
It's already 11:30, bro. Torture. Oh, I can install whatever you got. Arkham City because I'm not playing online.
Yippee.
Look good?
Yeah, no more of that.
Perfection.
What am I doing? I'm like, dude, my physical body isn't working. I'm too invested in the game where I'm not even like sitting right, and I'm trying to like fix it without moving my body. I don't know what I'm doing.
Now I'm looking at this House of Dead 2 thing. Doesn't look. Thing is, it just doesn't look bad. It's just,
Eclipsed my
like
thing.
it doesn't look, and I don't hate it. I just like. I wish it was. I hope they touch it up a little bit. You know, when the game fully comes out.
This game
Yeah,
might
'cause it's
actually
like-
be the best thing ever. If you're wearing like a long, like, cause you start with like a long like cloak, right? But if you put like a waistband, like a waist or something that clips with it, it turns it into a short jacket. Like it actually adds seams to the bottom and everything. So there's two versions. The short version, if it clips, and then there's like the normal. Yeah, this game's the best thing ever. It also dynamically changes with it. You should buy this game.
Reload.
Reload.
It honestly doesn't look that bad the more I look at it. It's a little hazy, but it's not like.
Got something in mind?
I
thought I had more problems with it. I thought I had more problems when I first looked at it, but now I look at it, I don't really. It's not that.
I'm ready
I
to
don't do anything.
Perfection.
I was like, oh, I could play Castle Crashes, or I could play Batman, or I could play Wolfenstein.
I think I'm gonna try to get every piece of armor in this game. I could just use the basic armor all the way until like a high rank. Probably, maybe, unless they made this game harder.
Perfection.
That's what I did in
Oh,
World.
the game's full out. That's a thing.
Wait, wanna?
I didn't know Monster Hunter Wilds was fully out. I thought you were playing some like demo.
No. It came out today.
Actually, does it tell me how much the House of Dead remake's gonna be?
I can check for you. Probably gonna be the same price as the first one.
I forgot how much the first one cost. It doesn't even tell me. How much
25. Nope, it doesn't say actually.
Yeah, it doesn't say for me. You know what?
Probably
In
gonna
the
be 25 again.
screenshots- Okay, you know what? In the screenshots on the thing that you get to see, because obviously all we saw from the demo was the first level, but obviously you get to see a little bit more. It doesn't look bad. The thing is, it just doesn't look bad. I think, because you know what okay, because the first House of the Dead, the original House of the Dead, was like completely different. Like it had like, I think the remake of the first House of the Dead tried to make it look a lot different because the original House of Dead was very vague on like its actual design of everything. So they basically had a real reason to change it, because if they just made it look the same but with like better graphics or whatever, it would look very plain. But the thing with House of Dead 2 is, since it looks there's a lot more there, it seems like they're trying to remake that. And so that's why it's like everything's so brown, is because like the original game is brown, but there's more color in it just because of everything.
Thank
just
you.
because it's not. I don't know. You know what? It really doesn't bother me that much. I'm so excited for this. Like, yeah, I think the first one looks better, but it's not that serious. It's just gonna be a 1-to-1 remake of the same game. It's a light gun game. I'll play it. My issue with the first House of Dead remake, or just first House of Dead in general, is the 4th level is just a boss rush, and I don't like playing. So every time I play it and I beat the 3rd level, I just stop playing. Because the 4th level is literally just a boss rush. It's like, I don't care to actually, I don't need to finish it. I've already played it multiple times. Every time I finish the 3rd level, I'm just like, alright, I played it already.
How do I?
I'm like mentally tired.
Let's get some sleep? Question mark.
I probably should. To be fair. Wait, hold on. Well, it is my weekend actually, so so I'm chilling. But yeah, I probably should. I'll probably end up just laying down and I'll watch Harley Quinn show. I think it's a short, dumb. It's a dumb comedy adult show, adult cartoon that is short and it's entertaining enough. So it's just it's easy for me to watch.
Defending your right to watch a show.
I'm only doing that because it's I like the show actually.
I don't think it's that well. I mean, the first season. I don't know if it gets worse or something, but the first season wasn't bad at all. So
It's not, no, here's the thing. I like the show. But it's just I could be watching something that actually is worth my time. Like I said, like watching Adventure Time or watching Avatar or actually finishing Cyberpunk. It's I could actually be spending that time watching something that's actually way more worth it, but no, I'm watching the horror. But it's not a bad show. I actually enjoy the show. It's just the thought of it is insane.
Yeah.
Also, they added more skins to Rivals. They added Punk Hulk and they added.
It's called Tech.
It's literally says Punk Rage and Punk Child. Also, this is not Tech. Oh, you're talking about the game.
No, my game. Yeah, there's a cat called Tech, spelled exactly how Tech spells it. Come again soon.
I don't want to see any more Magic players.
Have you seen the memes of the Magic's around the corner in real life and shit?
Peeking out the corner.
Yeah.
I think any melee character in this game is annoying as shit. The only one that I can somewhat deal with is Wolverine because he isn't very mobile. He's not very fast or mobile. He's just really tanky and he can survive a lot. But with Magic and every other melee character just flies all over the screen. It's I want to cry having to go against this. Also, I was thinking about playing Rivals, but I spent way too much time on Fortnite. I was I don't.
Where are these photos being saved?
Who I actually want to try to play, although I already play them anyway. Rocket. And the reason why is because, one of the reasons why is because I rewatched the first Guardians movie. Amazing, by the way. One of my favorite, actually one of the best Marvel movies I've seen. I think Guardians is probably the best trilogy in Marvel, right? Or not even just Marvel. I think Guardians might be the best comic book trilogy.
Correct, yeah. All 3 movies are good. I don't think there's any other comic book trilogy that all 3 movies are good. The Dark Knight series, the last one sucked. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, the last one sucked.
Well, not only are they all good, they're all some of the best Marvel movies. In general. It's the MCU movies, yeah, I definitely think Guardians are all 3 of them are some of the best Marvel movies ever. But I rewatched it, and I was you know what? I was I need to learn a healer. Not learn a healer, but I need to find a healer where it's I'm fully confident. And I mean, I'm confident with Jeff. I just don't really attack with him. I don't really I'm not that good with using his ult. I'm not. All I know is to spray his heals, and that's about it. Mantis, I can play Mantis pretty decently. Loki is just too.
Oh, why is it so
I think there's. I like playing Loki. There's just too much to think about playing him. I feel like, you know, I feel like there's just too much. It's really too much to think about. Sue Storm, I think is cool. I like her. Luna, she's cool. I like Luna. I wanted to learn Adam Warlock. He's really strange. Like, I think my problem with Adam Warlock is all of his healing ability is on like cooldowns.
Yeah.
Or their abilities. They're not able to constantly heal. Like if they're on cooldown, you can't heal. But I was like, you know what? Seems like the only out of all the healers. Also, I think Rocket is my favorite Guardians character. So I was like, well, it's Rocket. I love Rocket, and also he's like probably the most simple healer in this game, I would say. But you know what the thing with Rocket is that I never used his gun like ever. My shit is laggy. It's because I'm installing something else.
Oh wait, I forgot to check out the cat.
No, but you know, there was like a top 500 Rocket player that didn't damage a single time. Like he has absolutely 0 damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was like, I want to learn him. I want to get better with like using my actual gun and then my healing. Mostly because, well, I've just been learning more. You know, the more we play, the more I learn how to use shit. Obviously.
You know where to find
Well, one thing I found out about his ult charge is insanely fast. So, with Rocket, I always try to time it properly. But with Rocket's ult, it's really just an ult that you just throw out there, like just for the hell of it, kind of thing. But also, Rocket's damage is insane. Like, or at least up close, it's insane. Like far away, it's not great, but because I like playing Rocket, but you know what the thing about Rocket's healing is, or the thing about like, it's like, oh, if you're not healing, or if you're shooting, then you're not healing. If you're healing, you're not shooting, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like you're only doing it once at a time. So I was like, I want to learn that because every time I play Rocket, it's just like press right click simulator, basically. Also, you know what I used to do a lot as a Rocket player? I still do, because I haven't really been playing. But like, you know what I would do? It would be a 2v1. It would be me and like a teammate, and then just one enemy. And instead of shooting the enemy, I would just constantly heal the teammate. So it would just like, and it's like I'm technically doing my job, like I'm healing. Because I remember I've done that so many times with you, where you were fighting somebody, and you would be like almost full health, and I would just shoot out healing, because it's like, oh, if you're constantly getting healed, then you're not gonna die. So here, I'll let you do it, instead of shooting some healing, getting your health up, and then helping you actually fight.
Yeah.
I realized how much I was doing that as Rocket, and I was like, and I don't think not shooting your gun as Rocket. I'm not gonna say it's not a problem.
Yeah.
It's not like not a problem, but it's like the thing is like,
when monsters have a leader.
I think that's the problem with like Rocket players, not Rocket himself. I think Rocket players, like, it's like I don't use my gun, so it's like there's a lot of times where it's like when you don't use your gun, you're actually costing your team pretty much. It's like, I keep seeing this whole thing where it's like, oh, Rocket's only insanely good if there's 3 healers. Which, I mean, not really.
Made some headway too. If the White Wraith is here,
It's really just about how you play Rocket. I mean, I guess you could say that about like a lot of characters, but like specifically Rocket, it's really just about how you play him. And a lot of Rocket players, it's like, well, I can only do really one at a time, and since I'm a healer, I should heal, right? And then you just end up not even doing anything.
Nata, to what end does a hunter exist? What are these weapons we carry?
So I would hop on Rivals, but I am not solo game. I don't care if I'm a healer.
We'll be here
I can hop on. The other 3 are also on Rivals. We can hop on after. I do this.
I'm on this wall level where like there's like a bunch of weird platforming or like puzzles and shit. Not puzzles, but like
What are you doing here?
it's
nearly
something
Santa.
that I just don't
You should
wanna
take
do.
shelter somewhere safe.
I'm like mentally exhausted from that.
We think they're heading to your village.
I need some fun in my life.
Convince her to evacuate the village. There's no time.
Wait, what?
But hey, at least I got Sub-Zero. Yippee!
This is serious. You've got to believe us.
Not even my favorite. Honestly, I would prefer it.
All right.
If they add MK2 Raiden, I'm gonna be so upset. 'Cause that means I actually have to play for that.
Wait.
Because if they add MK2 Raiden, I have to get that. Like I have to get it more than I have to get Sub-Zero. If they add MK2.
Got it. Thanks.
Careful out there, Hunter.
Main mission chapter 1? What do you mean main mission chapter 1? What does that mean? Has it been saying that every time, or did the game just now start? Can I go faster? Oh, never mind.
Help! Sato's in trouble!
Also, I think the Harley Quinn show added to Harley Quinn being like an overused character.
Zato stayed behind to lure them away.
I do think Harley Quinn is like insanely overused now. Like she used to be a character that like I used to be so excited to see and stuff, but now it's like I don't want to see her
You hurried to the oasis.
anymore.
I think it's just the thing of like, character gets popular, spam the character everywhere, character loses popularity.
Oh, they like
constant
spam the
cycle.
Over there!
It feels like the new, well, not the new Joker, but it's like, it's kind of the thing where it's like,
She's,
you know how the whole
she's
thing.
DC's Deadpool, basically.
She's DC's like. Well, Marvel doesn't like spam Deadpool though. I mean, yes, I know we have Deadpool Wolverine, but like, where's Deadpool anymore?
I feel like not anymore, but there was a time where like Deadpool was like in everything. I feel.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is that like, at least with Harley Quinn, she was like a good character, but she was spammed. Back in like back when Deadpool was getting spammed, he was like such a like insufferable character. that was. I used to like it because like I was a child, but now it's like I'm like looking back at that era of Deadpool, I was like, dude, that shit's ass. Like that is exactly what Deadpool should not be.
You got it. Be careful.
Because that was back when he was like the whole like tacos, chimichangas, random boobs, whatever. Like he was like that guy, and I was like,
yeah.
I think Ryan Reynolds single-handedly like saved that character. Like Deadpool, I don't know if Deadpool would have changed from Riley Reynolds.
Let her die.
You okay? Are you hurt?
I think I can manage.
Let's get away from here.
That's twice now that quick dance shows up. Oh.
Picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Hello.
Incoming.
Watch out!
So I finally learned how to play Katana in MK1. That was one of the characters I really wanted to learn for like the longest, but I was like, because I like her design in this game so much, they actually made her like look cool.
Yeah.
Well, because that was another thing. Okay, well that's just the thing with Mortal Kombat. I feel like there was a lot of characters in Mortal Kombat where like they had a hard time making Asian characters look Asian. And Katana was definitely one of them.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it makes sense considering half the cast was like, you know, the original games were like, they were all like just white people that they took pictures of in costumes for the sprites. And I guess it kind of couldn't.
Well, another thing was like, okay, does she not look Asian, or is it just like my memory? Might just be on it because I feel like she's a little bit kind of.
Might just be your memory. I feel like in the. I feel like in like 9 and stuff she looked.
I think in MKX she looked more white than Asian. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Everything else she looks pretty like she's definitely like Asian,
but that was like stylized Asian. Now with the realistic models, now we have like actual like good.
Yeah, she actually looks Asian. She actually looks like realistic. But like, I was like, dude, her design's so cool. I like the way, I like her face model. I like her outfit. It's really dope. But I was like, I cannot play Katana for the life of me. And I finally actually learned shit.
No way, hold on, why did I switch weapons?
Yeah, but like Harley Quinn was just over.
Joe's kill is very rippable. I'm gonna do that.
Like, okay, you know what it felt like to me with Harley Quinn? You know how like the whole like, oh, what's Batman without Joker? It felt like, what's DC without Harley Quinn? That's like what it felt like, and it just became like when Margot Robbie started playing her, and then we started seeing like, you know, the Suicide Squad, then Birds of Prey, then we saw the James Gunn Suicide Squad, then we got like the show, and and then she was like popping up in Injustice. So I was like, oh shit, like a character that people actually want is actually happening. Now it's like,
I think it's because it's like since she stopped being like Joker's like sidekick basically. And she would like there was like a lot of room to explore her character with, like, so every game like took her, every like media took her like different directions, like, oh, you know, we can explore this, we can explore that.
You took like a fun, like, I mean, I wouldn't say small, but I would just say small, like a fun small character that like only real like DC fans would like really enjoy. Made her like. Okay, well now she's...
Yeah. Now she's like... Well, yeah, I guess like small as in like plot-wise, like she was just like a villain. Now she's like part of main plot and stuff. Not even, maybe, I don't know about the comics, but like in the games definitely, like she was a big part of Injustice and stuff.
Well, also, she was pretty mainstream, I feel like, but it was a thing where, it became a thing where like people got her character completely wrong. Like, you know how like they always, like, you know all those like, you know how the Joker and Harley Quinn were like seen or like outside of like the actual like DC universe, like just on like shirts, like, you know how you'd see like random shirts at like one. They were always depicted as like, oh, they're like the couple, like they're like they're
power
like
couple.
Yeah, they're the power couple, but in reality it's like that's what that is.
Yeah.
Completely. It's kind of like saying, it's kind of like the same. I mean, I do it too, but it's kind of like the same like Chucky and Tiffany.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like, oh, they're like the power couple from horror, and it's like, no, they like
they're awful for each other. Yeah.
Domestic violence. But yeah, I just remember like that whole like, I just remember seeing shirts like that and like, yeah, it was like they were known as the power couple. It's like they like horrible. It's like, do you know,
matching Halloween costumes and shit.
it's like, do you know that Joker is like treats her horribly?
Because like the way the cartoon would play it at least was like it wasn't funny, but it was like she's hopelessly in love while Joker just like uses her, and it was played lightly at least.
I like how I actually like how the show kind of like handled it.
The Kaylee Coco show?
Oh, yeah, the cartoon.
Yeah.
The anime. Like I know I'm like, I can't believe I like spend my time watching this, but like I actually enjoy the show. To be fair.
No, she's funny in it. Oh wait,
But it's just funny because it's like I've put off watching so many movies and shows where it's like, I'll watch this after I get to this, you know. Like it's like I kind of I set my own schedule in my head to like, oh, I'm gonna watch this first, and then I'll get to it, and I just never do it, and I see the 5th season of Harley Quinn, and I'm like, oh god, it's out, and I guess I gotta watch it, and I'm already like 4 episodes in.
Almost there.
I don't have anything to like sling at that.
I was gonna stay and hop on Rivals. I don't think I can. I think I'm like actually so tired from climbing that dumb shit. I'm gonna get a snack, lay down, and watch Harley Quinn. Exactly.
Alright.
But yeah, I was gonna say, like, we could watch it if you cared.
I mean, I want to finish it
think
because I did watch a bit of it.
I think what's funny, I think what's
I
like,
didn't know there's so
interesting
much
about-
though.
Okay, I think what the real interest of it for me is I get to see the DC characters I like, and like without having to like read a comic book or some shit. Because I feel like there's so much like, because like I feel like we don't see Nightwing that much, but he's in the show. Same thing with like Bane. I think Bane is probably my favorite character. Clayface is really good. Oh yeah, the Riddler's gay and he has a boyfriend. Oh, I apparently was. Well, I'm gonna assume that people were like, "You're so woke."
Whoa, getting political on the stream, or
Yeah, I'm saying. Well, because it's funny, because when I clicked on that trailer and watched it, another video popped up that was like the controversial show of Harley Quinn, whatever. And I'm like, I'm gonna assume people are just calling it. Because like, yeah, her and Poison Ivy are like a couple now, and then like the Riddler's gay, and then like,
ah shit, did I carve the tail?
what's his name? Oh, Superman. Superman's like, he like goes through this like midlife crisis because it's like he feels like nobody needs him anymore because he's like, oh, he's the superhero that saves everybody, and now he just feels useless. It's really funny. There's parts that are actually funny, especially with because you have like Officer Gordon, then you have Barbara Gordon, and then you have like Nightwing, and I wish there was more Nightwing to come. I mean, there might be in the later seasons, or the 5th season, hopefully. I just want Nightwing and more shit. Like, I love Nightwing so much. But, like, I feel like he's just not in a lot. He was in Gotham Knights. You can play that. I'd rather tear my toes off.
We did it! I hope Sato's okay.
Oh, teleport and move back here.
Travelers, are you all right?
I think I have ice cream, hopefully.
The winds. That encounter was nearly the end of it.
Having a real
Time watching.
That was incredible.
that's some good me time, some ice cream, some Harley Quinn in bed.
There's so it's
A person could stand
an addicting show. I think that's the thing. It's just like
Kurt, but could you listen?
it's an addicting show. It's so stupid. It is funny, but it's so stupid. But it's one of those shows where it's like
Talk while we ride.
you can't really not keep watching it. I feel like I don't know. It's like it's just weird.
Hunter!
And I know I'm like
Sorry.
putting all this shit on the show, but it's like
Besides, at the
it's just
office,
like
I'm trying to
it's just
find
funny to me. I think that's the thing. It's just funny to me. Oh look, I need to watch it. I'm putting off Avatar, the rest of the seasons of Avatar. I still haven't finished Cyberpunk. I still need to watch the next 2 episodes of Invincible. I still haven't watched all these movies. Harley Quinn, I'm in.
Please, Elder. You have to believe it.
And as I'm like Harley Quinn's such an overused character. Just immediately going like, oh yeah, let me watch this show.
Has been the only shelter.
What else happens in that show? I forget.
Elder. With my own
Well, another thing I like about the show is it's all like Batman related, and the Batman universe is the only thing I care about in DC. I don't care about Green Lantern. I don't care about Superman. I don't care about Wonder. I don't care about any of these characters.
for the wind's sake.
The Batverse or whatever is the only
Our people to shelter.
shit I care about in DC. So to be fair, it's more like
Very well.
easier to get into.
If you are that certain.
Anyways, I'm gonna go have fun with that.
Alrighty then.
Y'all have a good night stream. Good night stream.
We can necro.
What's going on?
Oh, we do not have time to run, huh?
What happened?
The Deshagama!
Get everyone to safety.
Stay calm! Gather the young and elderly and take shelter!
Okay.
I'll help.
Right.
It's just me now.
Nona!
Oh, damn, that's a big one.
Are you okay?
Come on.
We need to move.
We're improving, I guess.
Have you seen Nata? He went looking for Nona.
Nona. Let's split up.
Right.
Oh, not again. He's got PTSD.
Nata!
Yeah, they put a lot more effort into the story.
I got you. We gotta move.
This guy. Damn.
It's drawn to the livestock. Nata! Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. There's nothing to be afraid of. Let's find a safe place. We need to drive them out of here!
I know.
That's what I'm gonna do. Oh shit. Let's go. We're sacrificing them? There's one behind you. Oh, they're stuck. They're too greedy.
The pack is leaving! Let's follow the pack.
Let's go.
Alright. You can drive yourself. You don't need my guidance.
If we take the overhead route, we might be able to get ahead of the pack.
Well, the auto ride right now wants to drive inside of it.
The Sacred will take it from here.
Will it?
Counting on you.
It's a little confused right now.
Hey, do you see that rock?
Yeah, let's give him a head.
Damn.
The pack's still going strong.
Don't lose him.
They seem pretty riled up. The one that's larger than the rest is their alpha. If we take down the alpha, the pack should disperse.
Let's do that then.
I'll try provoking it with an attack.
Damn, these poor animals.
Attack the alpha and get its attention.
Come on, this gotta hurt.
Attack the Alpha!
I'm trying!
Oh, it's really angry now!
Now to lead it away from the pack. We'll make for the desert.
Right. They're right on our tails! The sandstorm!
Ooh, funny. Oh. Sand pit. Damn, the lighting. That's so good. The fur. Oh.
Back him up! On it!
Oh. Godzilla reference.
The guild authorizes you to hunt the Alpha. Restore peace to Knafa village.
Okay. I will probably die to this one.
Leave this to me! Shield inbound!
You're a little late for that. Another one?
We got it on the ground!
Oh yeah.
Another monster's horning in!
For the not waking me up. How do you think I was supposed to? I told you to do it. I finished recording a lot later than I thought I would. I did not want to wake you up in like whatever AM that is. Yeah, right. You got work, buddy.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
It ain't going nowhere. Alright. Yeah, I tried to. I managed to do a match with Cool Guy, but it seems like to do the actual like story ones, you need to like get to the monster first, and a lot of the story has like, you know, a bunch of setup and stuff to get through before you actually fight the monster. Oh, nice. What I am noticing is like unlike World had a bunch of like scalable walls and stuff that you could jump off of for mount attacks. I'm not seeing any of those here. I don't know if the other places have it, but I missed it completely. I got its attention though. What even hurt me? Get the flashlights! Oh my goodness. Stop getting stood. There you go. I'm gonna fight blindly for a second, but it lets me do this. Ah! I tried. So not done running? Where are you going? Get over here, show me your face. Show me your pretty face. Oh, his tail breaks. Oh wait, I could finish it now. If it stays on me. There you go. Should probably not keep this thing alive, but look at this way.
The sandstorm.
It's gone. Now it's time for the oasis they were talking about. So cute. Your first level crown or higher in the hunting log. Let me check something real quick. I am feeling so tired. I was gonna say like I'm dizzy and I got a headache. It's tired. I'm sleepy. So end soon. Hopefully this cutscene isn't long because like, do I piss now or do I piss after cutscene? Is the cutscene gonna be long? I'll piss now. Be right back. Forget to switch to BRB. I don't have a BRB screen is the problem. I forgot to make one when I fixed my overlay. So, yes. What's up, Ethan? Do I have water? Okay. Yeah, nice. I just realized how bad it is that I'm like, I streamed, then I recorded for 5 hours, then I'm streaming again. My voice is going to die. My throat was so dry.
Hunter, you did it.
Oh, no cutscene? Oh, I could have pissed after.
Now that the pack is dispersed, we should return to Kanata.
They would have forced me into doing more stories, so I went to bathroom ahead of time. Stop running. Let me look at the map. Stop running! Stop! I'm pressing the stop button. Okay, it is forcing me into story stuff. It's pretending that I'm free, but I'm not.
I see the Delthodons have new mini-sized additions to their herd. Aw, it's a baby. You can see so far now. The wind's gasp is a breathtaking sight, no matter how many times I look at it. Something about it just grabs me. There's something in that tree over there.
Oh, little frog bird.
Birds in the forest, and now they're nesting here. There's the villagers. Oh, good, the livestock's safe. Hey there.
Oh, good. After we use them as bait, they're alive. That's good.
Come on.
Yeah, I heard those guys back. Man, how'd they get... I mean, I guess they would have died stuck in that village anyways.
I'm sure Nata's worried sick about you too.
So much honey here. Oh, yeah.
We made it. It's great to be back.
Welcome back, friend.
The Elder and Zato told us everything.
Are you hurt? Do you need anything?
Elder!
Thank the winds you've returned. I've heard what you've done for us. And now the Doshaguma have moved on. Our livestock are unharmed. Our home saved.
Oh, I mean, there was some destruction, but
What was broken can be mended.
all right. I love the little horns that the kids have.
What truly matters is that the great season of plenty has arrived. And we can share in it together. At times, we don't have all the answers we think we do. But I hope you will accept our heartfelt gratitude.
Thank you. Is there anything we can offer you in return?
Well, we belong to an organization known as the Hunters Guild. As you are aware, my friends and I are on an expedition to find the village of the Keepers. We would be grateful if you would allow us to speak to the people here and gather information.
Ah, of course. Our gates will remain open to you. Visit any time, day or night.
Yippee!
Elder, I believe it would be fitting to lend their comrades more of our sacred.
Why, that's a fine idea. May they aid you in your journey.
I'm so happy you're all safe!
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. We've been worried about you since you left.
See? Told you they'd be fine.
Yeah, buddy.
You saved me. I can't thank you enough.
Again. I saved you again. Actually, no, it was Alma that found him the first time.
Nice to cross one.
Oh my goodness.
Speaking of which, Nata, did you and
Back to
your
in-game.
lieutenant have any luck with your investigation?
Uh-huh. We found this place deep in the forest with lots of water, and nearby were some drag marks. I remember that the White Wraith had something dragging from its arms. So maybe it's what left those marks.
Yeah. You might just be onto something. I think we should travel to the forest base camp together. Better safe than sorry.
Let's go. We've got Sacred to deliver.
Let me know when you're ready to go. I'll be waiting for you at the Plains base camp.
I guess couldn't figure which was probably not that bad in this game. HR3, let's go. Use this when you want to quickly hop to the base camp. Did I not have fast travel before? Alright, well, I end it here. Thank you very much for joining again. I'll see you all soon again. And I appreciate the support again. Join the Discord for updates or, you know, leave notifications on if you want to know when I'm doing another one. Check out the YouTube if you're on if you're on Twitch, and check out the Twitch if you're on YouTube. Wow, I'm really tired. That should be everything. This game's really fun. I don't know how I'll structure these. If I like, I probably should do some of the the extra grinding off stream. I think it's. I don't think it would be. I think it'd still be fun to watch me kill a monster over and over again, or like maybe not fun, but like so you can see the grind, be part of the grind. But it's sacred customization. I'm gonna do some of the grinding off stream. Maybe perhaps if the need to play gets to me and I can't like play for hours on end. Kind of, I guess the same thing we're doing with Lockdown, I guess, kind of. You can now customize your sacred's appearance by changing its decorations as well as its feathers and skin color. Press the Nona access the experience menu in your tent to customize the sacred. What can I change? Oh, I can change it. Oh, a lot. Okay. I kind of like how it looks already with the default colors. It's really pretty. Maybe just add like. I don't know. Like that. A little bit, some of that. Yeah. It's already so pretty though. Look at him. Change name. What's it called right now? It can be. It can just stay sacred. What's it changing? Oh. Yeah, there you go. Nah. Alright. I got achievement for that. That's it for today. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. Again.